No. If this was still Thanksgiving, we'd be talking politics. So, who voted for Sonic the Hedgehog?
Kanye and Knuckles.
This is not the way.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
That's how those meetings would go. Kanye, this is not the way.
Okay.
You lost another person?
That's
Am I-
not the way, Kanye.
in order to do this though.
Oh,
Wait.
there goes Patrick in HD.
Oh, finally it's on. Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Hey.
fucking idiot! Are you doing the thing? Oh, okay. I thought you.
He might be.
He's a human being.
He plugged the microphone directly into the preamp before, and it drove me. I thought that's what you were doing. I was like, "Are you doing it again?" Like, what are you...
It's just that my friends are here. And
Exactly.
so
Oh,
All right.
it's like I'm at your house. That's crazy.
Guys, we actually live. So sorry.
Oh, we
are
are
we?
live.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
cause
crap.
no.
We are live.
It's all good.
We are
I had
currently
to.
being seen and heard.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it.
Oh, no.
So we are completely naked right now, and
What
so
are you people doing in my house?
You're actually like that different from any other time.
no, you come to my house. Okay, sorry. We're almost there. Tweet everything. Good. Just gotta make sure that we post on, and then we'll probably start. Yeah. 10 seconds.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
Du-
So, is there a YouTube link or?
Oh yeah, sure.
I got it right here.
Okay, yeah. Please, could you do that for me, Cameron? Post it in the. voice
Ah,
chat.
Rory beat me to it. That magnificent son of a gun.
He is a magnificent.
That
son of a
beautiful,
gun.
beautiful man.
I heard smagnificent, and now I'm gonna keep that.
Copyrighted.
Good. It's magnificent. I'm like, you know what? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Magnificent.
When are we gonna start the show? Sorry. I'm almost there.
Oh, this is the show.
Oh, dear.
Austin, if you don't cut your crap. He said, "Oh, when are we starting?" I'm like, "You brought us here."
I know. I did.
Just because he brought us here, though, doesn't mean that he knows what's going on.
Good
Exactly.
point. All right, I didn't think about that.
Oh, you're such a
You
So-
brought us
lifesaver.
here
wants
to
to be
get
the-
things figured out.
That's
Okay.
the grand conclusion right there.
Looks like
So,
Michael.
so who wants to be the one to? So who wants to be the one to tell me he's pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Yo, Patrick's face.
No, it's Rory's
Hey,
face. Wait.
I have
Got
a
the big
question.
monkey. He said, "What?"
Okay,
Look,
wait.
except for Thanksgiving, almost all of us had food babies right now.
Oh god. Okay. So
I
social.
have Thanksgiving.
Not
Yeah.
me. I have a Mick baby. That's all I
Aw.
eat. for Thanksgiving.
So actually, can
Aw.
you do me a favor? This is
No.
the only opportunity to spread the news. So if you got your Twitter, make sure you have that link and just hashtag us and like add us and say, "Yo, join us for a party. Get ready, woo!" And then just do that. Give yourself a couple minutes to do so. And then for those who already done it, say hi to the people in the chat room. The fans who are watching us. So Terry, Five Score, Laura
Hi
Lee,
Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Neat Senpai.
Hey!
Yep.
Terry, I love you.
Oh. Oh, Michael, we're gonna bring Michael in. So Natsu, aka the guy who voiced as Kai. So okay. So Michael, can you hear us?
Kai.
Yeah, I am. Hi. I was like, where's everybody at? And I was
I
like,
know. Okay, so
We're all in here, dude.
exactly. So guys, we're gonna start the intro in 3, 2, 1, go, and we can still talk. Okay, music's playing. Go. It's the No, stop singing. Okay, so that's the one.
I
So-
fell in love with that song.
I know.
You used it in your last one.
Yes, exactly. All right, so anybody got a joke for the next 30 seconds?
Yeah.
What?
Is this gonna hurt?
Okay.
I'm
Oh my God! Who said that? Who said that? No.
Hear the music again.
Oh, okay. I'll be top.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I don't hear it either.
No, I like to be on top of the competition. That's what I meant.
Yeah, right.
I can hear the music on stream though.
Good. So you guys can hear. Oh wow. So okay, Michael's also on camera. So I gotta switch the faces whenever you guys talk. Okay, so that's my job as well.
Oh, they can hear us mumbling in the background too. That's great.
I wish.
Being drowned out by anime. I was like, oh, okay.
I wish
this is
it-
working for me.
I wish they had that technology like Google Chat, live chat, where if you speak, the camera will show on you. Like, so you don't need to manually adjust it.
Oh, you mean a Zoom call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Oh,
You said new technology. I was like, you mean the start of quarantine? Yes.
yes.
Very familiar.
Oh, this is the last bit already. Together we are BEASTARS. Okay, and then the final intro, and here we go. Walks up to the chapel, the tower. Dun, dun, dun. And then look at all you beautiful people. Oh, BEASTARS live stream number 24. This is the final episode, the grand finale for all of y'all who have been following us for the past 1 year. Actually, we've done the show for about one year and a few months. Rory, do you remember the anniversary date?
Too. I think that we started in like September of last year.
September and last year. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Time flew by so damn fast. And it's just really insane. We really want to thank each and every one of y'all, from the regular hosts, special guests, and also the fans who watch us. We really thank you. So once again, I'll start off. Elson hasn't slept for the past 20 hours, but I'm full of energy, man. I'm like the Duracell bunny, and I'm excited. Yeah, just say woo! I'm excited because it's been an incredible journey, don't you guys think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get the show running by stating the format. So this is how it's gonna work is, for this final episode, it's not gonna be any manga reading. We're just gonna share our thoughts, share discussions, and talk about BEASTARS and actually give feedback on the finale of the manga series as well, and perhaps maybe what we think for the future for Haruhi Takagi in her future creative works. Now, let's go with some housekeeping. This is how it's going to be formatted, folks. For those who are listening in, we're going to try and aim for a show that's not going to be more than 3 hours. Sweet spot will be about 2.5 hours. And we'll start off with introductions like now, and then followed by thoughts on the manga's ending, which is going to be really interesting. I would love to hear, especially those dedicated fans and, the ones who have been in this, invested for so long. Let us know what they think of the ending as well as the overall construct of the story. Then third, we're going to share our personal words, thoughts, and experiences with BEASTARS. So we'll basically talk about what BEASTARS has done for us and maybe what it's done for your friends too. So it can be personal, it can be creatively. Yeah, it will be very interesting to share our personal experiences and how it has inspired us as well as the world to do great things. And to be kind to people too. Now, fourth, we're going to share just before our goodbyes, we're going to share like a short and sweet message to Haruhi Takagi. Each one of us will take turns. And then finally, we'll say goodnight. That's it. So let's begin the show, everybody. I will say that throughout the 24 episodes, including this one, we had about 17 folks coming in as special guests. I also have to give a shout out to Jonah Scott and Griffin Puatu, the official voice actors of the Netflix English dubs. So they've appeared in a special episode of BEASTARS livestream alongside with me and Rory. Yeah, I love you guys because you guys are what make this special. Like, you guys have been great friends of mine. You've also been demonstrated you've demonstrated that you're very talented people, very creative, and very nice people too to hang around. So yeah, what more can I say? Shall we start? Okay, who wants to go with thoughts on the manga's ending? Free choice. Go ahead. Patrick, you seem like...
I already ranted about that in a video today.
Oh, were you? Come on. Okay, so go ahead, man.
Okay.
He's shy. He's shy, folks.
Wi-Fi is not good right now, but I'm trying.
Okay, go ahead, man.
So, okay. Even though the ending was really rushed and not really, like, follow through on a lot of stuff, it's still... I still really like the first 150 chapters, and I appreciate those. I just appreciate the existence of BEASTARS. It really brought a lot of just, like, new, unique ideas for characters to the table. Like, characters like Haru and Yafia are really not characters we see much in, like, anime. So,
agreed.
I mean, I'm glad we got stuff like that. But overall, with the ending, shaky. But I'm not here to rant. Don't worry.
It's okay. I'll rant on your behalf.
You're very safe.
Yeah, Sonic.
Just like how he disappeared right after that. I'm like, oh, there he goes.
What the hell? Oh, he really did disappear. I was like, what the hell happened? Okay, no.
He did.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, so Sonic, it seems like you wanted to contribute your thoughts on this. So, what did you have to say?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're putting me on the spotlight like that already.
You know him by now.
It's
He's
very
gonna put the
happy.
spotlight
Lori,
on
you
you
stole the
when
words
you
out of my
least
mouth.
expect or want it.
Yeah, go on.
Give me
I didn't expect. All right. I'll try to keep it short. So now I feel like the general consensus, the popular opinion is to bash on the ending. Like I feel like that is definitely what's going on right now. So, and even though my opinion, I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about it, but for the most part, I think it was fine. Like I don't think it's like as bad as like people push it to be, but the main reason why I think it's fine is because I don't think it ended. Like I'm just looking at the ending and I'm just like, okay, and then
I reckon,
like,
and I'm gonna cut in because I reckon it's deliberately. I think she's preparing for BEASTARS 2.0. That's my honest feeling.
That's what I mean too. Like I feel like you haven't, like maybe they ended like this part of the story, but I don't think like it's over just yet. I feel like there's still more to be told. That's how I genuinely feel about it.
It wasn't the crescendo that you got from sorry, what was it? The murder arc. Sorry. It's the
Ritz arc.
Yeah. Because Patrick, you say it's the
murder solution arc.
Murder solution arc, which I like. But I say it's like the murder mystery at Cheriton School arc. So yeah, that had a beautiful ending, and just everything built up to the point where we really want the heroes to conquer that aspect of like, oh, you know, the whole theme revolved around the eternal conflict between herbivores and carnivores, right? And so the only two main protagonists that were able to bring together the unity that the antagonist was looking for was through whoops. I spilled water my tea. It's all over the screen. It's okay.
I thought you fell in that trap door under your computer. I was like a little worried.
How did you know there was a secret trap door?
I know everything about you.
Because we know that deep down you're actually bad.
Where else do you stash all your?
Yeah, if for whatever reason the everything shuts down, it's my fault. There's water everywhere. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Let's move on. Do you agree to that assessment? Like, you know, it was such a strong ending.
About to add on to that.
Yes, please.
Like, I was thinking, like the Ritz arc, everything is just works so well. Everything they build up to, all the new characters they introduce, it just all kind of has a point to it. Whereas later on, this is gonna sound really harsh. I feel like everything after the Ritz arc is such a great concept. It's so cool what they try to push. Concept-wise,
conceptually,
but that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
Conceptually,
that's how I feel too.
I just feel like it's like, ooh, there's all these really great things we're gonna push, and then there's no resolution. At least for the most part.
One thing to butt in with that. Though.
Okay, go ahead.
No
ding, ding,
resolution
ding.
for everyone except Yafia. Yafia had a good resolution. Everyone else.
No, he
shaky.
didn't.
I feel like...
Okay.
No,
okay. I guess
I'm
I
sorry.
kind of agree with that.
I'm sorry. He should have died. Oh, oops. Did I say that out loud?
Okay, yeah, that was really dumb. He should have died. Like,
He should have died because his meaning
And
had.
his character
Oh,
arc
sorry,
was
sorry.
good.
His meaning had death. His death had meaning if he died.
Someone should. Actually, just
yeah,
a second. Someone should have died when Melon pulled the trigger, and then the comic, and then the manga was like, "Oh, who did he pull the trigger on?"
Right.
No, but I know the reason why they couldn't kill off Yafia is because he was the main reason for giving the pardon to Lugosi. No one else can. Well, unless some other beast that just popped up. Hey, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you did, but I shall pardon you from your prisoner record, whatever it is, you know, because that's the only way he can marry Haru. That was his goal. Sorry, man, I'm ranting now. Sorry, I want to get you guys to talk. I don't want to talk too much.
No, wait. You see the thing about that is the thing is people are mad that Yafia is alive, right?
Yes,
But the thing is, the whole point is that it's looked down upon if you beat on a dead horse, but he's alive.
I don't. Ding! Wait. You're the best. You're the best. I wish I had the sound effect for the but the. Alright, I don't have it.
Oh, the drum
Great
sound.
job.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
awful.
yeah. That was a great joke.
My
Okay,
dad
so
jokes are
no,
here
no,
all day.
really briefly, really quickly, can we say hi to everyone in the chat? Like, I just want to also point out, a big thank you to the regulars who have watched us over the time. So Terry, Ryu, Laura Lee, Shinny, Signari, Trinid, the Demon Bandit Cat, Poker, who else? Hollow, loads of people. Garrett, look at you guys, man. Great to see you all. JD Ring, Tailfire Score Maximum. Oh, Conrad's there. Hey, Patrick's team member for Louis, the voice of Louis. Voice of Louis, Lugosi, sorry. Sorry, good to see you, dude, man. But yeah, thanks. You guys have been so awesome. We're gonna share some of the artwork that you've been posting to us because Ryu has some to share as well as who is the other person? Oh, Joe Miller.
I think you said JDE and Smoke, and
Yes.
I have one as well.
Okay,
I don't
good.
know who else does.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Espet was gonna have some to share, but she was not able to get the storyboards done in time. But she does send her love, and we send her our
Aw.
love because she does
Yes.
some awesome fan art and
Absolutely,
animations.
absolutely. I totally agree with that. And also Grey Owl Entertainment and Smokey as well. Yes, hello, good to see you all. If somebody could be so kind to find me the original Espet link to that animation that she did, I would
On it,
love to
boss.
play it. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Mifix. So yeah, back to the topic. Yafia. What can we skip? Oh god. So Jesus. Anyone else who wants to contribute their thoughts on the ending? Like what did they think of the BEASTARS manga and how it ended? Go on now.
Randomly say a name. Randomly say a name.
One is out.
Voice actor of Kai, Michael, go.
No. Well, okay.
Come on.
Don't
now.
hate me.
Oh,
Please don't hate me. But I felt like it was incomplete.
No, you
And
should
don't
have said
hate me.
lackluster. Okay, sorry, continue.
Lackluster. I mean, lackluster.
Nobody hates your
but-
opinion about that. Don't worry.
Yeah, we all agree.
Okay.
We all agree.
All right, good. Because like when I saw, I was like, huh? That's it. Like, I was-
Yeah. Huh?
like I was expecting something else to happen, like some
Yes.
Dragon Ball stuff, like maybe
Dra-
another villain from the shadows or something. But no, I was like, oh, okay. And then I went to bed like after reading it.
You just remind
I
us
was
some.
like,
I just remembered that part when like Yafia was like so brave and doing the BEASTARS thing, like hey, make a self-sacrifice. He brought the very enemy that he wanted to stop and persecute and put him in jail, right? For all the bad things he's done. He's killed a lot of people too and hurt a lot of people. And so when he was carrying him, suddenly you saw that last scene, Patrick, Ori, and all my friends, you remember? When he's like, ugh, ugh. And Nick did a great job doing the voice. It's like, ugh. He got bitten on the neck. It's like, yes, I got you now. And then right at the end when you saw like, oh shit, this is it. He's gonna die. And then it's like right at the end you see evil to the very end. That would have been a beautiful thematic finish for that arc, which is the love failure arc, right? See, because love failed for
Revenge of
him.
Love Failure,
Oh,
yeah.
the revenge of the love failure. It worked. He concluded it, but then next thing you know, you see like, I think it was an insult. You see.
Wait, are you saying that you wish that Yafia would have died or that Melon would have died?
Both.
I think he wants both of them to have
Both.
died.
Both.
Yeah.
It had meaning.
Oh, okay.
That closed
It
the
would have
story.
meaning,
Yeah, and then like the insult that you get, and Onella, you're gonna speak next. The insult that I got was on the next chapter. you see Melon turning around with the fan letters with that smirk. I'm like, you bastard. And then when I saw Yafia alive, it's like, why are you holding a sausage? Choke on this sausage, you goddamn. No, just kidding.
Let's eat fish. Problem solved.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Sorry.
not the problem.
Yeah. So Ornella, what would you like to say? Share your thoughts. You got some insights.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a funny
Okay.
music. Let me turn this
So it is, yeah.
Reminds me of
remind
the
me-
Pizza Time song from Spider-Man.
No,
It
we'll
reminds me of
we'll
the
play
quiz
something
that-
very
That's what I was
special.
thinking.
Okay, listen to this song, Ornella, and speak. Come on, let's listen.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, I feel like this is inappropriate music because I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It could have been a lot worse, but it could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
I felt like we very much got a Game of Thrones situation where started off really rock solid, like so good, and it's like, you know, the Riz arc finish, you know, we're still going strong, we're still good. Okay, we're dipping a bit, but you know, we're fine. Oh god, what's happening? Why is it bad? No! Oh, that's a good thing. Okay, and then it ended on like and but I will say, I will say, I do think it's really nice that we ended with Haru and Legosi as a thing to end it on, like because they're, you know, I mean, I know everyone has their ships, but I feel like, you know, the majority of people really were rooting for them as friends and as a couple, and I really enjoyed, you know, reading through the last chapter with you guys and seeing them. Well, the thing is, I loved it from Haru's perspective because she said so much, and there was still a lot of complex feelings in there.
Oh, complex feelings. I like that.
Yeah, I feel like Legosi's part. I feel like Paru kind of did Legosi a little bit of a disservice in that last chapter. I feel like he has learned more than she showed him, and I was like, and maybe it's because the ending was rushed, but I was like, I feel like our hero, Legosi, I feel like he would have more to say in this moment. I feel like even though him and Haru aren't, you know, super incredibly harmonized in how they think and feel, I still feel like he should understand her a little bit more at this moment. And I know they did work it out, and it is fine, but I was a little bit like, it's lacking a little bit, but it's fine.
I'm going back to what me and Sonic Heart says. It's just preparation for BEASTARS 2.0, man. I think it's... Well, it's almost like they've gone back to the...
BEASTAR ends until Legoshi loses his virginity.
Yes!
Oh my
god.
That never happened.
What do you mean BEASTARS ended?
Yeah, but the BEASTARS isn't about virginity, but...
Remember
it's all about virginity! No, just kidding.
Yo, virginity isn't canon until it actually happens within the manga. Everybody knows.
That's right. Only the fans will make it more lewd.
I think it was really satisfying.
Did you say OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
I thought it was really satisfying for like Haru to say, like, just openly, you know, out on the street to someone, oh, actually, we're dating. It's like, aha, and then it ends. But like, I was thinking actually, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but from my experience of watching anime and reading manga, I found that quite a number of like Japanese endings always feel like there's a little bit more that you want, or like it's maybe I've had a lot of bittersweet endings when watching anime or reading manga, and it might be like a pointed thing in like Japanese culture. I find it very interesting, but I feel like in the West, maybe a lot of people felt disappointed by the ending because I feel like in the West we're so ingrained with, you know, complete endings.
That's a very good observation.
We stereotypically think is complete, like, oh, you know, they get married and lived happily ever after, or everyone died. It's like not everything is final in that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there might be more to come.
I didn't
That
even
makes a
think.
ton of sense.
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say, Michael?
No, I was saying that does make a ton of sense because I was reading another manga too, and I won't spoil what manga it was.
Yeah.
But it was like it builds up early on to what the conclusion is going to be, and then it ends exactly how you expect, and then it's just the end. Like it's not like, you know, like a Marvel movie. You watch a Marvel movie and just like, we gotta sit here for the post credit scene so we can see him eating a sandwich, something like that. Like
it's almost like setting up for a sequel.
Whole lot of that.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of that in manga from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I was talking about earlier too.
Oh, okay. Good.
You know, I thought, you know, kind of like
there's a connection between you three with this mindset. That's cool, man. But
I actually thought that Louis got the most complete ending in that stereotypical sense. I thought that Louis, even though it was a bit bittersweet with Louis, because his father died. He's in a marriage that
he made the wrong choice for marriage. I'm sorry.
I feel like this is gonna spark a topic right now.
That's the point, though. It wasn't Louis' choice, but because of how things ended with his dad, he realized that there's more he cares about and there's more he wants to pursue in terms of his family unit. And I really liked how, he's head of the Horns conglomerate, he's running things, he's very open about his friendship and love for Lugosi and the other people. He's done such a huge turn. And right at the end, when him and his wife are like, you know what, let's have a date night, I just thought it was very sweet and like they're trying to make it work.
God damn, you got so much. You got a lot to say. That's great, man. I love hearing this sort of analysis. This is beautiful. Like,
I should stop, but yeah.
No, don't. I mean, unless other people want to add into what you have to say.
Yes, chime in, please.
I actually almost want to make a point about Louis. It's like he has come to terms with no. So what you said earlier is something I reckon is a reflection of Japanese culture. It's deeply ingrained and rooted in how they have to stay within the company, especially running a business that's a family-owned business, and they just feel like there's a sense of honor and duty to stand their ground and not deviate away from responsibility. Louis is able to learn to take full responsibility for the fact that now the dad, who is the one that saved his life, but at the same time he resented, like he didn't like him in the beginning, but as time moved on and more events phased, he was able to see the forest for the trees, right? Because he was able to see deeper into his own self-consciousness, as well as what father was trying to do for him, which is to give him he can to realize his best potential, and he did. And so I like how you said like he's complete now, Louis as a character in the end of the manga. But I wanted to point out when you said that Sonic Hall was like, there's a disagreement. What was your disagreement? Because I also have some disagreements to what Aonella said too. But go ahead.
The most complete is what I meant. But yeah, go ahead.
No,
I'm not necessarily. I don't have the biggest opinion about that. But what I do feel like is I think a lot of people didn't like the ending because of what happens to Louis. Actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Please,
at
explain.
least from what I hear.
Explain.
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people were like, "Oh no, Louis is not like having the best resolution because he doesn't go to Juno." At least that's what I've heard. That's what I mean. Because I thought
that's interesting.
that's what the popular opinion
just
is.
like Japanese culture, like yeah.
But did he even really love Juno anyway? Like, I don't think he did.
I think he did.
I think they had a connection.
There was a connection.
But I don't think.
I
think he honestly. I think
Rory
he loved Lugosi.
I don't think he actually loved Lugosi.
Sorry, Rory.
Some kind of attraction to Juno. He just wasn't really solid on how much he was feeling that.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the other problem is the screen time. Because, like, in between Juno's date and then the final chapter was, like, 50 chapters in between or something like that.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I heard, too.
Poor Juno. She deserves love.
Yeah, she needs...
Yeah.
No, I don't care about her. I don't care about her. I only... You know, as the president of the Horns conglomerate, what Haru should have done for me was... Lugosi, you should have eaten Haru. She would have willingly accepted you for who she is. And then Juno, yeah, fair enough. She left me. I'm fine with that because she's a strong woman, and I admire her strong qualities. Haru should have made me and Lugosi marry each other. That's what I want to see.
6-2-1 for that.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm fixed to that.
I guess.
Can we get some?
No, I was just
No,
saying.
I was just saying. Can we get some? Sorry. Sorry.
Somebody.
Go
Being
ahead.
a priest.
Wait, who's gonna say Sonic Hunt?
Oh, you're gonna do it? Can we get some Juno love in the chat?
No.
That was
There it is.
I hate Juno. No, Juno was sort of a throwaway character at the end. Like, I mean, she had so much potential too,
You
right?
can't
Because
do
I
that,
love,
she did. She was a
no,
good
I
character.
actually love
Yeah.
how they built her up as a strong. Like, I don't take two shits on how people think of me. I'm just gonna. Who said that? It's not just Juno. It's like she is. I admire and respect the ability to just say, "Hey, snap out of it." There's more to the current situation that I'm in. I'm not gonna whine about it. I'm gonna do something about it. And she took initiative. That's what I loved about her. And then eventually it was like, when Melon's story came in, and she's like, "Yeah, goodbye." We hear nothing of her anymore. It's like, what? Except for right at the end where Louis was with her for that date, and then the long ass train ride. Okay, see ya.
Right.
I was like, I'm with you. I was like, huh?
Right.
What?
That's
Why are you
right.
leaving? It's like, can't we still remain as friends? I was like, oh, that's why.
I
Sorry.
get
Go
where
ahead.
you're going with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, actually, wait, no. Now that I think about it, you're kind of right. Okay, so in the anime, I like hated one thing that she did. She was trying to manipulate Legoshi into like being with her, right? I know that. So
Oh,
like,
yeah, we remember that.
yeah. I guess I'm kind of with you now, just a tiny bit, you know.
Of course. You gotta, because those are good traits. Because that's how you can self-improve yourself as an individual, right? And get on with life. That's a very attractive quality to anyone who wants to, be successful in life. But I reckon we'll be seeing Juno. No, we won't. I hope we see more of Juno, but who knows? She might be. No, I don't know what she's gonna do something.
She's gone, bro.
She
gone.
She gone, bro.
She's gone. She
Aw.
gone, bro.
So let's should we have a look at what people are saying in the chat? Let's see. Yeah, it should be blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're just like agreeing and disagreeing with our assessment, which is good. This is the whole point. We want to hear your thoughts. Unfortunately, I can't read everything because I gotta manage this stream. But you guys have any other thoughts you want to share? Josh, how about you, dude? I've got the camera on you now. Do you have any opinions on what you think of the ending and the overall of BEASTARS? What do you think? The story, was it satisfying? Huh?
Well,
You,
I will say
you beautiful
that I was
thingy, horny, beautiful. Gay.
What?
Who do you think he is, everybody? Come on, man. Okay, anyways.
He is beautiful.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I
Josh.
do agree.
No.
I'm of the opinion that
Go Pina. Go Pina.
Yafia probably should have died. I was a little disappointed
Yay!
when I saw that he
Agreed!
wasn't
I'm
dead.
sorry,
I thought,
Patrick.
what?
I know it's fine. He should have
What?
died. But
Oh.
for character.
Really?
I think Melon should have died, to be honest.
No, both.
Yeah, that would have been good.
That
Too.
would
Both of
be-
them.
It's
I
double
think Gosha should
tragedy.
have died.
Oh,
wait,
who said that?
Sorry, not Gosha. Gohin. My
Oh, I
fault.
was like, Gosha.
Oh,
Not
well,
Gosha.
Been in the story.
Gosha should have had more love. but I mean,
everybody-
Gohin should have died.
everybody, pause real quick. I'm gonna put the camera. Real quick. Camera to you, Patrick. Talk about Panda Daddy. Quick. We mentioned about Panda Daddy.
All right.
Okay, go.
So, Gohin's lack of usage in like the last arc made no sense for his character, like at all. His whole thing is that there's no one policing the back alley market, and he's supposed to be like the back alley market's supposed to be like the underbelly of society, and he's supposed to be the conscience to that
Oh my
underbelly
God,
and trying to
you're
keep it in
so
check.
right.
And he's
So
like
right.
the person that goes and tries to reform it. Melon's screwing it up. Why isn't he helping reform it or something?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Wasn't that like Legoshi was like a little superhero in the Ritz arc, handling some other carnivores and stuff like that?
Okay.
Well,
Go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
what I mean is like, because that's also Gosha's like asked him to do that and stuff like that, and
Sorry,
that's all
my phone
absent.
came in, so I dropped the camera.
It's okay. Actually, Patrick, what I wanted you to do was plug your damn video. You posted about 7 hours ago. The one that you just... Yeah, it's a really good one. I tweeted it and said, guys, check this out, man. I love a deep video analysis of character and lore. Like, very deep stuff, man. And this time you're focusing on Panda Daddy. I personally haven't watched it yet because I'm saving it for another day. And... yeah, want to plug? Go! I want you to plug your damn thing! Plug it! How can we find you? Go! Plug it!
I mean...
Uh-oh. You alright?
Never mind, I can't plug.
Oh my god! Yes!
he was abducted.
he was abducted. We are facing some technical difficulties. Shit, this is not the right song. This sounds
You
very.
can find him at the Kamui Miracle
Yeah.
channel over on YouTube.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Els. Actually, no, I'm not Els. Thank you, Els. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Yeah. Hey, feel free to feel free to do your character voices at any time to make it more entertaining, huh? So, yes. Shit, this is a bad song because it seems like somebody passed away. I hope Patrick's okay. That's the thing.
I think this is mainly Patrick's eulogy song because he's not around anymore.
No, it's like
Automatically when he leaves, this
Yeah.
music just plays.
yeah.
The death of the ending we never got.
Oh, this song. Oh my goodness. This was a song that was used in episode 2 of the English anime fan dub of BEASTARS. And this is when Rory goes, I can't control. Do 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 do. Oh my god, this is so good.
Hello in the chat says, what about Q? I wanted a Q
yes.
and Gohin like badass fight in the back alley market together. Like
Yeah.
you could see where she like gets her training from. That would have been dope.
I know.
I'm sorry,
see-
who's Q? Who's Q?
Are you serious? Or
Trying
you
to build
jo-
the gadgets for James Bond, but that's not important right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Q
I'll see
and
myself out. Thank you.
You
all.
know who she is.
Yeah.
I don't
Q,
ping.
Q and Sun were just like, hi guys, bye guys. Well, except for Q. Q had more context because there was a connection with Gohin.
You remember San?
Yeah, I remember Sun.
I think it's more. I think it's less Q and more who the hell
You
is
remember
San,
that
because
name?
He
Yes.
was there for one chapter.
He was there for one chapter, and he was the You know what? Maybe he was the ghost.
Oh, he's back.
He's the ghost brother of Tim. Oh, Patrick, you okay, man? What happened?
Yeah.
I'm playing the.
So you know how I mentioned I have like some friends in the background? Well, one fell down the stairs just now. He's okay.
What?
A minute ago.
Whoa. Okay.
Your reaction said it all just then.
Be careful, Patrick's friends.
Yeah.
I think we'll play some.
Stay
Pulled
safe
an
during
episode 1.
quarantine.
He pulled in episode 1.
I'll play back that funeral song again.
He pulled his Zoro from One Piece's backstory.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
There you
You
go.
got owned by stairs.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a bad joke. It's a bad joke.
Also, Cameron, did you want to say something? Like you just popped in briefly, and was there anything you want to contribute, buddy? If he's able to hear this, yeah.
Oh, I can hear this.
Good.
I'm not sure what I can contribute.
Oh, fair
I mean,
enough.
I enjoyed the series. What all you've all introduced me to with it, at least. I wasn't able to follow from a lot of it. I'm kind of at the point where like I read the first few issues and then I was invited to help read for the last issue. So I've got a lot of connections I gotta point out here.
Are you me? Huh?
Actually,
Are you season 1 as well?
okay. So now
Kindred spirit.
you know what? This is a good segue. This is the next section we should focus on because I
So
think
in
we.
that regard, I loved the ending. I thought it was amazing and bold.
How dare you?
All right. So in regards to that, even though I haven't read through BEASTARS because I am a season 1 head. Yes, I will admit that much.
Yes.
Wait, are we spoiling you then? Is that all right?
I'm fine with that.
It is way too late.
He's okay.
From the perspective of a post-English major back in college, I know people aren't happy because the story is left open-ended and a lot of things are not tied up the way that they wanted. Because I did hear ramblings of that outside of like today.
Good.
But it's, for me, like from a writing sort of standpoint, I kind of like open-ended stuff because most times wherever the story ends, the world of that whole genre, not genre, the world of that whole, why you put on this jokey ass music?
I'm sorry. I just. all right.
Persona music.
Okay, no.
This is Cinder's moment. Persona music.
Okay, no.
Goddamn Persona music.
Okay. Wait.
Put on the Persona
We
2
should give you
soundtrack.
life with change. Okay, go ahead. Go.
you.
Fire it up.
Alright,
Fire it up. No, that was
So
beautiful.
from a
Keep going.
writer's
Keep going.
standpoint, I know a lot of people have been saying that they don't like how the way that BEASTARS ended, and they don't like the fact that it's open-ended and stuff like that. But usually, I kind of like open-ended things because it lets you sort of have that whimsical feeling that that world is still happening outside of that story. Having it open-ended, like for example, like I don't know, take like I want to say JoJo's, but that is a rough comparison. I don't want to compare JoJo to anything.
What?
Any series that you know just straight up ended, wherever that show or series ended is where it ended. That's it. That's how the world is. That's how it ties up. There's nothing more to it. That's it. It's gone. It's out the window. Meanwhile, when you take something like Beast Complex and you take something like BEASTARS, BEASTARS is open-ended, so that means that something else can happen. There's still more to it that might exist or might not. You never know. So that sort of thing goes on with you. It's wherever you want to take that experience that you had with it, whether you want to let it end where it ended or you want to believe that there's more out there to it. And Paru might actually play off of that. You never know.
I totally agree with you, Cinder, but I think the main problem is for a lot
The
of
music,
people...
right? It's definitely the music.
No.
I was vibing.
Ornella, finish your point, Ornella. Go.
I think basically if the lead up to the ending hadn't felt so damn rushed, people would be more chill with the open-endedness of where it all finished.
That's fair, but Paru was also one person, and she had a lot of characters in BEASTARS as
Yeah,
it was. So
yeah,
to
yeah,
remember
yeah.
all those different motivations and, you know, archetypes and like old past things that characters are supposed to have. Like, for example, people are like, why wasn't Goheen here at this part? Why didn't he have a... Yeah,
No,
Yes,
for sure.
but Etro
I like
Oda
for
could
one
do that with
person.
900 chapters.
Meanwhile, you got something like Supernatural where you got like 18 different writers and like 30 different seasons that, you know, they can play off of. Paru's just one person, and, you know, she might forget certain things, or, you know, she might not hit the right marks with certain things that she might have established before. And, you know, it's hard for one person, and she has big shoes to fill. Her dad made Baki. And I think Baki's still going. So, you know, for her to find her own success without the help of her father, because she did not have any sort of nepotism, she got to where she was by herself. And she hit a huge stroke of popularity, especially like after it came out on Netflix and stuff like that. You know, it was a lot for her to consider. You know, there was a lot on her mind. So, you know, maybe this was not the ending that she might have originally had if she was still like a smaller creator, but maybe all that sudden attention might have had her wanting to, like, you know, I want to just finish this out so that way it's not like a case of like Hunter x Hunter or Berserk or stuff like that, like, you know, popular manga that are still praised to this day that are still not anywhere near completion. You know, it might be stuff like that. So that's coming from somebody who only saw season 1.
I have to pause right there because that was one hell of a.
Look,
oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least it's not like One Piece. All
No,
right?
No, don't you dare! One Piece is the best. Okay, sorry.
It will never end.
No, it will end. Oh, okay. By the way,
One Piece will end one day,
Okay.
and then it's gonna be Two Piece talking about Luffy's like son or daughter.
don't you dare say that!
This is why
Don't
I
you
will
say that!
never bother getting into
No,
You
that.
mentioned One Piece and Nathaniel comes out of nowhere.
I know.
Like,
Okay,
this
no.
correlates
So
too
I
much for me.
gotta pause because two things. First, Cinder, when you said you were like, it's almost like a rapper, man. You were like, "Who, bringing it on," and all that facts.
Oh, that's because I just run my mouth.
That
all the
felt
time.
great. It was like, wow, what a different perspective. Even though you haven't even read until the end of the manga, you were able to psychoanalyze what was going on with what people's thoughts and opinions, and you amalgamate it into something that you've learned from school literature, writing stories and all that, and try to make sense out of it too. Beautiful. Love it.
You want to know something? Thank you. I appreciate that, because I used to do that in my classes too. I didn't read anything, and I would just go off of what people said. My professors were like, "Oh, you're so good at this." I'm like,
Oh
"Hey."
my God.
And I wanted to
That's
say,
how I graduated with an honors.
yeah.
I wouldn't read shit, but you're damn right I was in those conversations.
God damn
I
yes.
gave you an A+.
Okay, two things. The other thing I want to end with pause and say, Cinder,
Nathaniel.
Cinder, look at me.
Yeah.
That was sexy.
I'm-
Okay. Why did you
Oh,
why isn't your camera on? And we'll get back to Nathaniel.
Because my hair is a mess right now.
No,
You
we
can't
want to
do
see
it.
you. We want to see you.
I look like mother. I almost cursed. I look like Doc Brown. Don't even.
Okay. But
I'll get my camera. You
Yeah.
just got out of
And by the
Virgil,
way,
I get it.
and I'm so sorry because about 2 minutes ago, Nathaniel came in and I say, "Hey, dude, just come in, man." And yeah, dude, welcome aboard. We've just had our introductions. We talked about our thoughts on the ending of BEASTARS. What are your thoughts? We'd love to hear it. We'd love to, like, yeah. Were you satisfied? Were you like, no, it's cool, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love it. We'll give you this music. There's pressure, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very happy with everything up till this point, but I felt like the ending was not quite.
Ooh, ooh, my heart.
It wasn't. It
I,
wasn't.
I
enough
like
for
how
me.
you
It
play
wasn't
this
enough for
music
me.
when he's talking about it.
Yeah,
this is
the
the
thing is-
perfect
the thing is,
background
it
music.
felt like the ending felt like it was like, oh, we're ending in the next season. Let's stop right now.
Exactly!
The final. It felt like there wasn't a lead up to it. There wasn't like a. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I'm still kind of processing.
If you actually were here for the past half an hour, we actually shared a lot of good insights as to what we think. Me and Sonic Heart actually agree that it's gonna be like BEASTARS 2.0. It's a setup. There's potentially like and then I like how Ornella and the others like also said this is sort of like a thing that they noticed comparing Eastern to Western literature, like comics and manga entertainment, that they usually leave endings more open-ended rather than finite. Finite meaning finished. Yes. So it was really interesting to see those thoughts. But so you also agree with the fact that when you read it, it was like, huh? I was like, I didn't feel satisfied, man. I will definitely.
Future one.
Oh, whoops. Oh, sorry, that was an echo. I will definitely say that the best ride, like the story told, was definitely the first arc, and I loved every moment of it, especially the grand finale. Ooh, I'm sorry. The grand finale where Louis and Lugosi had to team up to fight against this very powerful force. It was not only from physicality form like Riz, but also like a side. Oh, oops, what happened?
No, Cinder's camera.
Stomach cam.
Oh, Cinder's camera. Okay. Hey, what's up, man? Didn't I say he was one sexy fella?
Yeah.
I had to find my cool guy glasses. The only way I can keep up with Nathaniel.
And how dare you kill my train of thought?
What do you mean?
Yeah, but anyways.
I'm trying to get this all fixed and stuff. My forehead is massive right now.
No, it's not. You look fine. But yeah, I mean,
those shades are just synonymous with you. But I can't imagine like a picture of you without those shades. It seems like every single time you put them, you're like.
I don't look good with any accessories or anything, but I found these one glasses at work. I was like, they're mine forever
Yeah.
now.
But I mean, but you see, guys, like
Elton John gonna have the staple glasses.
Yeah.
I lost these for like 6 months, and I was like, my powers are drained. I didn't know what to do anymore.
No,
I was like,
okay.
I can't live it up. Inside.
Cinder, I'm gonna give you some energy. Get ready. And then Patrick, you know this song. I love it. Nathaniel, for your information, I jammed to this too. If you want to hear the music that I'm playing, you can just go to the stream link. Just click on yeah. Okay.
Arthur Gallo in the chat said, Haru shouldn't have made so many characters. I agree with you, Arthur. I think if you felt at any point you were going to be stretched too thin, maybe not a good idea to start introducing a bunch of new people further down the line.
Yep.
It's kind of like what happened in Stranger Things season 3, where they added a bunch more people, and then the original, some of the original cast were just like, what happened to them? They did nothing for like a whole season. Okay, cool. You can't juggle your characters.
But I feel like what might have happened, I don't know what style exactly Paru uses to write, but she seems a little bit like a pantster. So I'm thinking that she probably introduced these characters to deal with an issue that she had come across. They served their purpose. She moved back to the main story, and then the characters never had another purpose in that story, so they just kind of fell off on the wayside.
Yeah.
I actually just thought of something that kind of regards to what you just said.
Yeah,
Do you guys remember the very, very, very beginning of BEASTARS when there was like the dark Legosi that showed up that wanted to eat Haru?
Oh, yes, of course.
I thought that entity thing would be keep lurking around with Legosi. It would be like, oh, but your ideology might be wrong here and stuff like that. Like it would challenge Legosi. But then like I feel like Bill and maybe even somewhat Gosha and Louis kind of filled that role, and that's probably why we just never saw that dark entity show up again.
Yeah, I think that as it went on, like you said, she introduced the other characters that filled that role, and it was probably a little bit like a Lost situation where they were still figuring out their rules in the first episode. So some fans noted that some things that happened in the first episode didn't line up with how the island worked later on in the series. I think that was probably something along those same lines with the Dark Lugosi entity.
I feel also it's kind of like each season or each arc rather, it's kind of like a Lugosi is fighting or challenging an aspect of himself, or foils of himself rather. Like first we have Shadow Legoshi or whatever you want to call him, or Instinct Legoshi, and then
Evil
you
Legoshi.
have Riz,
Mega
which is
Legoshi.
another
Mega
and
Legoshi.
then you have Riz, which is another aspect of himself of like caving into his desires, and then like each part it feels like a new like version of himself that he sees a bit of himself in, and he's trying to like do you guys see what I'm kind of saying?
Yeah.
No, the real irony of having Persona 5 music and talking about Shadow Legoshi and that now
exactly.
being a thing is hold on real quick.
Go.
So in Persona 5, there's Shadow Morgana, which you see at one part. You see Shadow Morgana at one part, and it never gets brought up again. It never gets brought up again.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
I didn't do it royal. I'm mad. Look, I'm getting a pop. I'm so angry.
Okay, Patrick, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me explain.
Go.
So all Velvet Room residents have yellow eyes, and he was created by Igor, and he's technically a Velvet Room resident. So that's why when he was first created, he had the eyes, and I'm guessing when his memory got wiped, he probably lost the yellow eyes. That's my theory.
You're right.
What?
They also bring that. They don't talk about that specifically, but in Persona Q2, he's like, "Oh, I don't know why I have to listen to these Velvet Room people. It's so weird." All right. We're talking about Persona later. Anyway,
all the non-Persona fans here being like,
I've played all 6 mainline games.
Also, real quick, did you guys? All right, so Paru Itagaki has never shown her face, right?
No.
Do you find it interesting that she's like a very popular creator who has not showed their face, and Yoko Taro, the person who made Nier Automata and other things of like that series, the whole Nier, like how they had Nier Gestalt and all this other stuff, the creator of Nier and Drakengard, I believe, he's never showed his face either, which is really weird. So like, if you don't show your face, it's like
real quick.
you got some good ideas.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to bring this to Nier, right?
Go ahead, Michael.
You know how many polygons she's made out of, bro? Like, I'm sorry.
Have you ever tried to upload BEASTARS VR chat? That's so many polygons.
Bro, we're diverting from the conversation.
Yeah, wait, how dare you, Michael?
We're still in the spectrum of BEASTARS.
Okay, great. Yeah,
right.
So
what's BEASTARS? I
yeah,
thought this was a Persona stream.
Throwing me off.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mythics. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Mythics. I was about to say.
Yeah, Mythics.
We want to hear.
She's been
She's been very patient.
BEASTARS.
Yeah. What?
Right.
Yeah. Come on. Share.
Well, I want to make sure everyone else had a chance to talk. I talk plenty.
No.
I haven't heard you say anything for like 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Okay,
I feel bad.
So,
Go
all
Mythics.
right, I have like 3 thoughts.
Ooh.
First off, I do agree with a lot of you in that I don't really think that Lugosi and Haru are quite at the let's get married stage, but I think that they have a much better chance of working it out now than they did at the beginning of it. Like, Lugosi is able to talk more freely to Haru about his own convictions and beliefs and doesn't stutter on it all the time. Like, if they can actually talk, their chances are absolutely exponentially multiplied.
It's all about communication.
They're animals, and normally animals can't talk.
Oh, you're very smart for an old man. You better start talking in that old man voice.
So,
No, sorry, continue.
Well,
Memphis,
I
go.
agree, Cinder, like, it is really hard to tie up everything. I am a sucker for a strong denouement. And so I would have loved, like, if they had lingered even another chapter on catching up with the rest of the cast, I would have adored that, because I love side characters, like what they offered to like the whole, like, to see kind of where they went and what they did, and kind of like just a teeny little, even if it's 1 sentence snapshot of where their life went afterwards and where their convictions led them, would be cool to see.
Actually,
final thought.
Oh yeah, go.
For the meat solution, it wasn't the very worst idea. I think that what would have worked better for it, like, it's not my favorite ending of all time for that segment, but it isn't the worst idea. However, there was only 2 foreshadowing chapters for it, like, and barely even a mention in either of those chapters. I think it would have been a lot cooler to have like some stronger foreshadowing throughout the chapters leading up all the way through. And especially if they had like gotten even more into the philosophy via Zagwan or something like that, because Zagwan's a really fun character. Everyone loved him. So
I
it's the
loved
perfect
him
person
because
to navigate the sea culture.
He's
with.
exactly like me. He loves being naked. Sorry, carry on.
Dude, that last chapter he was in where he's just gloriously naked and just with the speech bubble, she spent so much love on that page. She did a whole page of naked Zagwan.
Hey, look, man,
she really loves Zagwan.
right?
I really noticed that by the end.
Yeah,
he's so zen.
Right. She's dedicated. All right, that is dedication.
That's
If you don't
good.
love your character, then you don't love your series.
Actually,
all right.
yeah. Actually, Mythix,
That's one of my favorites. Like, I love him so much.
you made a very good point. Like, you brought out something new to the conversation, which is talking about the side characters. Like, I actually forgotten about that. Like, but I will say that towards the last 2 chapters, they did show like a 1 or 2 panel conclusion to the relevant or the important sub-important characters. Like, for example, I was surprised to see Pina and Riz together.
Steve.
Steve's going. See you, Steve. Thanks for joining in.
you,
He's
Steve.
the voice of Panda Daddy.
Later.
Steve, you should have done a Panda Daddy voice. I don't know what you would have said. Oh, bye. Yeah, but you know, like. Could you imagine? Okay, BEASTARS season 2. He better start being sounding like an Italian man, and from New Jersey. Yeah, that's it. Okay, no, but yeah, like for example, the Pina and Riz when they were in the jail cell. Like, wow, who would have thought that Pina still visited him? And that was actually beautiful to see. Because it just that was actually a nice touch.
That was a really nice tie.
Yeah. So we should talk more about this stuff. How about Jack? Jack and the 701 boys, 701 dogs. They're like, yeah, we graduate. Yeah, see ya, goodbye. Wish you all best of luck. I'm like, come on.
They did him dirty.
Yeah.
Like,
But what were okay, here's the thing.
Oh yeah.
People can complain all they want, but what was she gonna do with them? Really?
Yeah, I
True.
agree.
No. Okay.
One panel.
Yeah. Jack, excuse me, Jack. What
Actually,
what do you have to
I've been
say?
thinking
Jack is
about Jack.
salty.
Jack, what do you have to say for yourself? Explain. Go ahead.
Doesn't want to say anything.
He said sadness.
I'm a sad boy.
Yeah, yes, you are a very sad boy. No, like, there was so much potential for Jack because it was like, he was the next character that I wanted to, like, grow. It's like, oh, shit. Now he realized that, you know, he admired Lugosi for a long time from Arc 1 to 1.5. And then now this was his time to shine because we finally got a glimpse of what he actually does for society. He was, like, part of a secret group that was like, whoa, Dave, remember the school? Like, he was the elite.
But
That's
that was kind of the fulfillment of his character there. That's the problem there. If she wanted to take him further, he didn't fit into the rest of the main story. He was a good place for exposition, but once his friendship with Lugosi had been resolved, there wasn't really anything else that he could contribute.
Okay,
not really.
It's great because on Elsa, when you first brought me onto the project, you were like, "Oh, Jack hasn't done much yet. But we got a feeling something's coming."
I know.
Here he is at the end.
It was so sad. I was like, what the hell? You're talking about the project, right? For episodes 1 and 2? I was like, yeah, because I was like, you would be the perfect whale. Actually, Mythix was the one who did that in live stream episode 10 or 11. That was a lot of fun.
Done it better.
Ah, no. You should say that. But yeah, like, Rory, going back to your point, I felt like there was going to be much potential. He could have been a bad guy in BEASTARS 2.0. Like, Lugosi,
You're asking for too much.
No,
you were asking for a space.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
was a cinnamon roll. He
No,
can't do anything.
he was gonna be the bad. No, you know, he
That's
could
what
have.
you think until Elson comes out with his fan fiction. Right? He's gonna have Jack come back shirtless, and he's gonna be like, Legoshi. It's been 16
Oh
years.
no! Can I make an interesting point? Oh, sorry.
I'm the good boy. I'm
Wait,
the good boy.
Nathaniel,
Jack and Els
sorry.
are the new big bad.
Okay, wait,
Next series.
Nathaniel, what was Nathaniel gonna say? Go ahead, man.
Speaking of shirtless fan fiction, I am not content with Goheen's. He could have been explored so much more.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I think the issue isn't like why didn't we explore with him like after that. I think the issue is why didn't we explore with him from chapter 1?
Ooh.
Exactly. Yeah, if he would have needed more setup for anything to happen later on.
I mean, he's a Zeppeli character that like.
Not really. His setup was he's Lugosi's friend. That's it.
Ooh,
Yeah, he got Tokyo Ghouled.
I love.
I actually have a small.
It's funny because I know what you're talking about.
Oh, of course. Oh,
I
man.
actually have a small opinion about Jack's character throughout BEASTARS. At least because I've been thinking about this before for like a video, and I just kind of realized that like Jack is really insignificant throughout the series, but at the same time, like he is also the kind of like the slice of life part of BEASTARS.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
everything that's like, oh, so deep, so major, so like,
Agreed.
oh, the story part's deep. But then you get to see Jack and Room 701, and it's just like, this is very chill. Like this part, like I'm looking at them is always like, because Room 701 absolutely does not like contribute anything to like the main story, like throughout the whole like long run.
Agreed.
But whenever you see them, it's just like, oh, chill time. At least that's how I kind of feel about it.
Yeah, I think
it's
that's a good observation. That's a very good
makes,
observation.
Lugosi's life feel more fleshed out beyond just the straight plot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, when they all went on like that little friend date.
Yeah,
and they, like, went to the
that
shoot
was
the balls,
fun.
That was so
That was
probably
so
my
good.
favorite part of the
Because
entire
23.
yeah, it's
I cannot wait for that to be animated. I cannot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
In
Yeah,
like
yeah.
4 years or something.
No, but in 4 years time. But I think that was beautifully said because we need that counterbalance to Lugosi's life. Because like there's so much going on, all this like mystery and like all these killings and like hardcore stuff, and then you got hey, let's just have some fun. Yeah, I like that. That was a good
I think
observation.
they're the light in his dark world.
The light in his dark world. Wow.
The light in his dog world.
Oh god damn it!
I'm happy that I'm not the only one doing these today.
Yes, you're not the only one.
It's actually killing me. I'm like, what?
This is like the 4th one, you guys.
I know. That's why I was sitting here dumbfounded. I was like, all right, this is what we're doing.
It's fine, Els. Breathe.
Just breathe.
Thank you very much, Els.
Go
okay.
rogue!
But hey, you're supposed to be mama. What's
I
what?
want my scissors.
Oh, by the way, I need to plug.
Antagonist.
Put him down.
Yeah, I need to plug this real quick. Actually, before I do my plug, Nick, I know you're in the chat right now. Come get your ass into the Eden Chord, and then so that we can get you to join us. He's the voice actor of
Nicholas. Insert middle name Bowles. Get in the chat right now.
Yep.
I dare you. Do it.
He voices Voss and
get in tavern. Get in tavern.
yeah, get into the tavern. More especially, he
Get in
voiced
here,
as
Maybelline.
Yafia in Patrick's videos. Awesome Yafia's voice,
Oh.
really good. Okay, ready?
Wow.
Okay, let's bring him in. Okay, my
Oh my God! It's Nicholas Bowles.
Hello.
Hello. Say
Oh my
hi.
gosh, it's Leafy is here.
Oh.
Let me defend myself. Okay, his profile picture is Tetra. All right.
He's Link.
Oh dear. So okay, Nick, do you have anything you want to say? Like so far, when did you hop on? Did you?
It was pretty recent. I was a little bit
okay.
busy before, so I just pretty much just got there.
Do you have anything you want to share with your thoughts on the grand finale, the conclusion to BEASTARS? What was your overall feel to it? Like, was it? Oh,
yeah, I really like I like the series. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the series, but I think that disappointing is like an understatement for the ending.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
like
damn, the library is open.
Come on now, Nick. Be ruthless.
I spend
where he said it.
I spend a bunch of time with these characters. You know, like you get hooked in season 1 when I like watched the first season of the anime. I think it was episode 11 came out, and that's when I decided I was going to read it because I couldn't wait for more. episodes after like the cliffhanger of episode 11. No way. So I read the manga and I get hooked on these like characters from the beginning of the show. You have this interesting character drama, and I think that somewhere along the line, somebody in production decided that it would be less about the characters and more about like fights and shonen battle. And
Yep.
I just massively preferred the seinen character drama that the series started out as.
Exactly. That was
me
what.
too.
Yeah, actually, good point. See, you brought another perspective there. Good. Like again, superior
genre.
Arc 1 was pure. Number 2 was look. Again, we can bash as much as we can about it, but we have to take a moment to just appreciate the fact that Paru Itagaki. Oh, actually, you explained most of this, Nick. I think. Not Nick. Sorry, Sonic Ha, where like was it you, Sonic or Patrick? Where it was like she did it all by herself and
That was Cinder.
Oh, Cinder. Sorry. Yeah. So
we taking all the credit.
Yeah. That's right.
Apparently, good job.
No, but
Go you. I forget the things I say too. I was like.
But again, without Paru Itagaki, we wouldn't have had BEASTARS. It's just that I just want to throw that out just in case, like, it seemed as if people who are watching this, it's like we're bashing it so much. It's like, no, but she did a great job.
I have praise for her later when we.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely share our praise.
Through the meat and spirit of
Yeah.
Type of media.
But we have to agree. Overall, we were all disappointed with the ending, right? With just how it ended. Would you all agree to this assessment?
Yeah.
No.
I can't say for certain.
I
It was great.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. Nice. Okay, so I guess everyone had their piece, I do believe. Let's move on to the second part.
I did not say anything.
Oh,
yet,
shit!
Neither did you.
Ooh, damn!
Ignoring the.
You talk alpha male.
And you haven't said your piece yet either, Elson.
No one cares about the opinions of
the
the literal founders.
Yeah.
Right. Popping up. He's like, hey, objection.
Objection. Okay. You know. Okay.
No, that's really disgusting.
No one's getting thrown out the airlock today.
This is insane. This is insane. Okay, real quick. Let's pause here.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
It's chaos.
Okay, this is chaos.
That was
So
kind of sounding sus.
okay, so real quick. No, Rory. I think I do believe I kind of shared my piece. But I want to hear your feedback, Rory, to end this segment, right? So before we move on to
now he wants to hear yours.
Oh, yeah. No, there's nothing. No, I already told you. I wanted Lugosi to marry Louis. No, I said Lugosi eats Haru. Okay, Haru dies peacefully. Like, oh, I'm so glad. That's my kind of romance.
No.
And then suddenly, Juno says goodbye. I don't like you, Louis, but I'm gonna move on to what I want to do, motherfucker. And then Louis says, okay, sure. And then Louis will say, hey, want to get together, Lugosi? Yeah, let's be partners. And then that's it. Ending. No. Okay. So
I
no.
told you he was working on a fan fiction. Nobody wanted to believe me.
How did you know, Cinder?
I'm looking forward to Elson's 50 Shades of Jack.
No!
If I recall, Elson's not into the Jack Lugosi shit.
No, I'm not.
That's,
I'm not.
Yeah. Not until BEASTARS 2. Then he's into it.
I'm open. Okay, so I'm
Cards
curious.
are off the table.
Okay, okay.
May I
Mythix, go.
interject really quickly?
Go ahead, Mythix. Go.
So chat is asking where Trey and Tyler are.
Oh, okay.
So
sure.
Tyler is on his way. Trey is not able to be with us today, guys. So send your love, send your wishes. Big shout out to wait, what'd you call him now?
What?
Oh, the Evil Malone.
Oh, yeah. So for folks who have been not
much love to you, man.
Yeah. For those who are just tuning in to BEASTARS live stream for the first time, hi, this is an 18+ show. So for those who do not know,
Trey, go see Louis fan fictions.
Hell
I mean,
yeah!
You're talking about Jack's pepperonis, so I would only assume it's 18+.
I'm
sorry, pepperonis?
Oh, sorry, pepperoni coins. Pepperoni coins.
So I want to say,
I still don't get.
Trey is the.
Still diverting.
Yeah, Trey is the voice of Melon. Just to let people know, and he's been a long-time member of the BEASTARS live stream ever since Rory and I started, followed by Mythix and then Trey. And then actually we followed it up with new members, Ornella and Tyler, and then eventually our 7th Nakama was Patrick. Right towards the end. Woo! Okay, so no,
Rory,
yeah, please. Let's
right?
get back to Rory. Go ahead. Actually, this is the right song. Go ahead. Please, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
I feel like I'm going against the grain here because while I agree that the ending was a little rushed, I actually did enjoy overall how she ended it. It was actually more than I expected. My biggest fear was that the final chapter especially was just going to be a constant back and forth between Haru and Lugosi about what they were going to do with their relationship. And I felt like that would have gone absolutely flat. But instead we did get to see at least glimpses of what the characters who had played a major part in the story were going to do and where they were going with their lives. Yeah, I can see where people are saying they're disappointed and why they were upset that certain storylines weren't followed through, certain characters were just dropped, even why they were upset why Yafia or Melon weren't killed in the end. Personally, though, I'm glad that they didn't. Because Yafia, if he had died, like had been discussed earlier, there would have been nobody to actually pardon Lugosi.
Yes.
And for Melon, he was basically seeking death. So if he had died, it would have left a bitter taste in Lugosi's mouth. That would have robbed the victory away. I mean, technically you can say that in some ways there already was for how things went down, but the society that they were trying to build up from the destruction of the Black Alley Market, I don't think that it would have had as positive a start if it had begun with the death of Melon. Actually, the complaint that I'm surprised nobody actually has brought up is the entire manga was named BEASTARS, and we never saw Lugosi and Louis being declared the new BEASTARS.
Exactly. Oh, thank you. Sorry, continue. That's good.
That I could see being a legit complaint. However, for me personally, I felt like Lugosi and Louis had kind of claimed the ownership of, if not the title, the responsibility of BEASTARS during that moment in the apartment where they were trying to mix their blood. So I was actually okay with that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
And obviously,
Oh, yeah. And then,
Louis had obviously designated himself with a far more different responsibility after the death of his father. So I think it was actually nicely fitting that Louis didn't like officially and publicly become a Beastar, but like, not to sound corny, but he like became a Beastar just like through his adventure with the others around him and Lugosi. So it's like we see him as one, even though he doesn't own the title, sort of thing.
Exactly.
The Beastar is the friends we made along the way.
You can put it here.
Yeah.
I really like stuff like that because my correlation to that sort of whole thing, I hate to keep mixing animes, but One Punch Man, as you guys already know, his name's Saitama. It's like, oh, what do we call him? What do we call him? Cape Baldy. It's like, no, it's everyone at home. His name's One Punch Man. That's his hero name. Nobody calls him One Punch Man.
Everybody calls him Saitama, dude. I mean, like, no, I'm just with you because I actually love that series. By the way, I have all the manga. Like,
Nerd.
How dare you?
But it's because like it's the name of the show, similar to BEASTARS, but it's like these are titles that we expect to see become declared within the title itself. Like, oh, Louis or Legoshi, they're gonna be the BEASTAR. Someone's gonna call him the BEASTAR. Doesn't happen. You know, that sort of thing.
They say it to
no,
each
they
other.
actually did say it to each other, though. Yeah, no,
But
that's
does the world say it?
Ooh, I love it. God damn it, Ryan.
And this is leading to the question of like One Piece, and like this is continuing continuously, right? We still don't know what the fuck.
We still don't know what the One Piece is.
I don't
know.
I know what One Piece is.
In One Piece, we don't know what it is.
One Piece.
That's what you love, though.
No, One Piece is just. I think they find out that The power of friendship. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. No, you know what? It's like
it's the friends we made.
My Little Pony.
Not My Little Pony.
Listen though.
Sorry. Yes.
If they were publicly like known to be the BEASTARS, right, that would kind of like contradict what their characters are going for. Like neither of these people are out here to become famous.
Well, Louis was originally.
Louis was.
I mean, Louis was, but that's what character arcs do, you know?
Yeah.
They
Yes,
change.
exactly.
So the whole point of Louis' arc is to prove himself that he is worthy of like a responsible figure and a contributing member to society. He's always been distancing himself from people and also trying to distance himself to get help. But towards the end, he realized that he needed to work together with other people like Legoshi to bring unity, right? And find a solution to society's problems. I do have to say that you make a really good point. Oh shit. Train of thought is flying away. Quick, save it! I was thinking of no. Do you know why? Somebody mentioned about what's the no. It's okay. It's not Unity. No, you said like what is One Piece? I was saying it's just a pawn stash of One Piece. The Rule 34. That's all. In the treasure chest, they open it. It's like no.
Legoshi and Louis together.
No.
That's One Piece.
Yes. No, for your information, I don't look up at One Piece Rule 34. I never have. Okay, so, anyways. I wonder why people need to know that. Yes.
Press
No.
F to doubt.
Press F to doubt. No. Okay, I
Should we
think
vote him out?
it was really important to. I think Paru was trying to think. Wouldn't it be clever for the readers to? Because I believe they're smart enough to fill in the gaps. Meaning, the whole title is BEASTARS, but it has been pointed out a few times. Very notable events, especially that moment when Legoshi and Louis were alone together at the tower, right? And then he says, "But what happens if we become the beast?" Oh, sorry. How about BEASTARS? That bit. I was like, Louis was looking at him.
Yeah.
Don't be a fool. There's no such word exists in the terminology like dictionary. And then like, I found that really beautiful. I found hope that it's like, yes, they're finally going to realize what they were meant to do, right? To fulfill that kind of like destiny, if you want to make it cheesy. But I felt that they. So who was the one who made a good? You made a good point about how they were on a journey where they weren't trying to become BEASTARS. They weren't. It's like they're not forcing themselves to do that. And that was actually something that was reflected back from the relationship between Gosha and Yafia. You know, remember the motorcycle bit? The general said, "Hey, we're gonna okay, Gohin? No,
Gosha and Yafia. Is this a new ship going on here?
No. They remember that police, like the officer said, "Hey, you guys are the official BEASTARS," and they were standing tall and they were young. And suddenly they said, "Yeah, sure." Screw these, Patrick. I remember your video.
It was one of you are gonna be B-Star, and then they were like, "Screw this, we're both gonna be B-Star."
Because you know why?
Yeah, they were still on the path to becoming B-Star. One of them, they were just medals for doing good at that point.
Correct. Because like they want
revival these boys.
They didn't want to be labeled as something. They wanted to be free to do what they want and to do what's right in their consciousness.
Well, no, those two did want to be B-Stars, but they wanted to go against what was
conventional
considered tradition, which was one singular B-Star. They didn't want to compete against each other for it. They wanted to share it.
Oh, all right.
That's why Gosha hurt Yafia so much when he left for Legoshi's grandmother.
Yes, the panda went for Legoshi's grandma.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Panda Daddy. So I guess, folks, let me pause the music real quick. I think we're already 1 hour into 1.5 hours. Close enough. So far, so good. We actually spoken a lot about our thoughts on the conclusion to the BEASTARS series. Again, we have to agree that most of us had a kind of a negative. Oh well. just yeah.
Mixed. I would say it's a mixed.
No,
response.
you were the most optimistic.
I felt good about it.
Yeah,
we have had negatives, but I'd say overall it's been mixed.
Yeah.
No, okay. Fine, Legoshi.
I'm quite fine with the ending. I'm just waiting for B-Stars 2.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's just a setup. And if it's not,
I will say that I don't actually think that we're going to get a BEASTARS 2. We might get some follow up in like Beast Complex.
That's what I'm
for some
saying,
individual characters, but not a continuation of the actual story, because I'm thinking along the lines of past manga or anime. But think Wolf's Rain. If anybody has watched that one kind of left very open-ended for what was supposed to happen after the final few minutes.
Sure.
Yeah.
And no sequel, no nothing. It's just very open-ended. It's made to make you think about the possibilities of what's going to happen next, based off of these characters.
For sure. But I think Pyro's future. Sorry, you're gonna say? Who was?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe that it's kind of like, how do I put it? It's like an opening to another series. You know what I mean?
Sequel,
Don't get me wrong. I wish it would have ended on a better note, but I feel like with the whole BEASTARS to Beast Complex thing, I feel they're gonna try to do something in between there. I don't know what, but that's what I believe.
You know what?
is about to
Maybe
go down.
potentially Beast Complex will become fully fleshed now.
No,
it's almost like
you
a
know what it is,
transition.
basically?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right now,
Yeah, Ryan, go
Sonic
ahead.
Sonic Hot, really hoping that we get Boruto stars.
No, I am not. That is no. That is not.
He doesn't want
Do not do that.
Hey, you know
what? That was gonna.
Actually, okay, we are so playing some Naruto music now that you mentioned
gonna
that.
happen as the end of BEASTARS.
I don't
but
care. We're playing.
If they didn't do that, then you don't need to. You don't need to, please.
I'm playing Naruto music. God damn it. Where is it? I said I'm Naruto. Oh, rocks. No. Funnily enough, Boruto, I have to say it's good. Anyways, end discussion. So, so.
Oh, good. Very good.
We ain't ending that discussion. What'd you say?
No, I was surprised. I was very surprised. It was very good.
You went past that very fast.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna get choked. Okay, so real quickly, so thanks everyone for sharing your thoughts on the BEASTARS overall ending and what you felt. Now let's talk about how. Yeah, I know, right? Let's talk about how BEASTARS have maybe helped us or influenced us, inspired us. Can I start? Because I felt that.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
BEASTARS has been. Actually, this is not the right music. It is a nice song.
No, it is.
You know. Okay, so I felt like it's an incredible 2 years, man. When you think about it, this series has actually brought a lot of us together. Yeah. So we've been able to create wonderful friendships. We've known each other for a while, where we can acknowledge and respect each other as talented and loving people. But I think some of my best experiences were from the very beginning, where I'm trying to figure out like what got me started with BEASTARS. How did I get exposed to this? I think it was on Twitter. Somebody pointed it out, and I said, "Holy shit! Finally, a manga in the East that talks about like a story with anthropomorphic characters. Never has it been done like that, like mainstream, right, and popular. And then what was really cool was I'm quite proud of this. I got all my voice acting friends to say, hey, read this damn thing. We're going to do a manga dub now. And then, like, in weeks, they actually finished, like, they got up to the latest chapter, this is during the Murder Solution arc?
It was still during the, it was before the New Year's arc.
The New Year's arc, right? And I was, like, super excited to do that final scene between me and you, Rory, against Limroto. Hi, Limroto, he's the voice actor for Riz. And that was great. We got a lot of people involved. It was a very successful manga dub. And then we continued with Selena, if she's here. Selena's still not here, damn it! So she was the other voice actor who's gonna join us, but she should come soon. She voiced as... Gosh, how could you guys forget about Sebun? Sebun was such a good character. I liked her. But yes.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So that's why I had to do a chapter, a manga dub dedicated to her. So she did great, along with all the other friends. And then eventually it built up to the point where, you know what? For the first time ever in my 10, 15 years doing audio stuff for fun as a hobbyist, I've never ever done an anime dubbing before. And the timing was right. BEASTARS anime was announced. And I felt like, holy shit, this is a good opportunity to just test myself out and see how well I did. To cut the story short, I got all my gang of friends involved, like Rory himself. And let's see who else is here. Natsu was in here, Modern Yasha, Lord Cameron. Lots of stories to share about these people. Yamato Guru, Ornella. You guys have been such wonderfully talented people that were a pleasure to work. And what was really fun was I got the opportunity to just spend more time with you guys, like on a one-on-one basis. I don't like to be the type of director, because I hear this feedback often, right? That they say, Elson, you're not like those usual directors where they just, oh, here's the lines, do it, and then send it back to me. And they never give feedback after that. But I like to be personable. I like to actually see you face to face and do recordings. And they gave me a lot of positive feedback for that. And I feel grateful. I feel blessed to have that opportunity. And it's been great fun learning from this experience. And BEASTARS anime English fan dub, when it was finally finished, it took about a month and a half. It just like skyrocketed, man. Lots of people watched it. They loved it. The team, I was very proud of you guys. And I will say, it was so successful that it was projecting to be like 1 million hits. But Netflix took it down, unfortunately. And what was really they shut it down, baby. But what was really interesting was what made it more exciting was the fact that, hey guys, as I was like kind of cheering like my team up, this will be awesome because we will be the first fans to dub it in English because the Japanese version was out already. So we were like, damn, let's do it. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Naruto! No, sorry. Yeah, it's like, hi, so, no. Shit, with the Naruto. Yes, it was so exciting. And we did it, man. We did it, folks. We broke it. We did a high quality dub. And I've never ever done an anime dub, but I was super proud of this. And it continued with episode 2. And then that was the time when I released it, and Netflix at the time, I think it was only a week or 2 away before its official international US North America release. And as soon as I released episode 2, you know how many hits it hit in one day? 10,000 views, man. I still got the record. Woo. And then I was like, shit, because there was a lot of people anticipating this. I was hyping it up. And then suddenly the 2 copyright strikes. I was like, shit. It destroyed everything. Yeah. Because the whole plan was to actually continue with 2 more episodes, because I know I had priorities, which was my Eden Spell project, my personal project, but I had only enough time dedicated to finish 2 more episodes, which was up to the Bill part, where Bill was fighting Lugosi and then Louis came to the rescue kind of thing. Tyler was going to get involved in that. Anything else? Yes, I wanted to move on with one last thing. Again, BEASTARS has been an amazing experience because it encourages you to be the best person you can be, because you want to be a positive influence. You want to be someone who's inspirational to others. And to everyone who's been watching me, they've shared their feedback on how my art, my creativity, my energy, my graciousness. I don't want to sound flouty or whatever, but that's what they said, man. Like, you've been such a cool person to work with. We love what you do. Please keep it up. I've been blessed. Okay, so the point is, when you do this kind of thing, it opens up a lot of pathways and new opportunities. So that's when Patrick and his group came to us. And remember, there was also Sonica and Ryan. They did their own BEASTARS thing. And when we got them into the BEASTARS live stream, it was like, it's a beautiful multiplier effect of awesomeness where we just shared wonderful experiences together. And I said enough, man. I better stop. So go ahead, man.
Matthew wants to say something.
I just wanted to say one thing.
Yeah, please.
It's funny how when you were mentioning the Netflix thing, I like, here's what I don't want to be that guy. I feel like this might happened when I uploaded the videos. Everybody's like, oh wow, this is good. When Netflix saw it, they were probably like, oh wow, this is good.
No,
I mean, too good.
No, I don't. I'm flattered. No.
Time to nerf Elson.
No. I mean,
give me that real quick.
No,
That's
seriously,
mine
a little
now.
bit too good.
No,
to shut this down.
But
that's what I felt like happened.
No, seriously, that was a lot of the feedback that I got was because of that. I was like, oh nah, I'm super flattered that it came that way. But I mean, there was a lot of hours put into it, man. I spent, Jesus, just
You were working like
all the
non-stop.
recording
It
time.
was
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
There
No,
was like a night where I was like, "Bro, you sure
Oh!
you're good?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good."
Yeah, I
And was
know,
like,
right?
"You
Okay.
sure?"
See, I got a lot of stories. Okay,
And
wait.
then, like-
I'm so sorry for taking up so much time because I want to point these out individually. Like, Neat Senpai, aka Michael, he did I picked him specifically for Kaya because he had that kind of energy and the kind of like kind of voice. But one thing I'll never forget. No, I know that sounds weird. I have to explain that. But one
good thing.
it's like
in this case, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a Weasley.
He turns it up.
Yeah, it's a Weasley kind of voice. But then I remember, never forget, that Neat Senpai had problem with this is for episode 2, when you hear the, oh, really? You think I'm good? And then like, yeah, that the gay Dom. And then he says, remember when you said it was so hard for you to do the chuckle? And I found that such an interesting
so
thing.
normal. It's like so form. I
Yeah.
still can't do it.
Yeah,
I
no.
still can't do it either,
No, you know how he does it? He goes like this. He goes like this. He goes, heh. No, just go like, he says, heh. I was like, oh man, this is going to be really interesting. How are we going to do it? I love problem solving as a director. Anyways, that was one story, awesome story with you, Michael, and you did great. Now, what was another one? Josh, you were voicing as Zoe. I got to choke you. Not in a sexual way. But no, but you were wow. No, but I just remember like you were asking like, oh, is this correct? Is this how you do it? Do you want me to be a bit more forward? I said, nah, dude, just be you. And you were the perfect Zoe because you had that vulnerability and you had that like, I'm kind of not confident. So yeah, perfect person to play with, and I had a great time doing that recording session with you. Next, Cameron. Yeah. Cameron.
Oh man.
Let me tell you something. Cameron and I, when I travel over to North America to visit him in Nevada, he actually booked a studio in his university so that we can do the live recording. I actually posted a couple of videos, and it was such an awesome experience. Go ahead, Cameron. Tell us a little bit more about it.
It was
so good.
such a blast.
Yeah.
Being thrown in a booth and Elson doing his thing, where we're just kind of like bouncing off of each other. It was such an energy-filled recording experience.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Remember what I say like, 3, 2, 1, go, and then like, I was doing a recording for Twitter. I was like, hey guys, this is me and Cameron. We're having an awesome time. And I remember you were like, just in the background, you were singing, like dancing and shit. Like
every single video we recorded, I did something stupid.
And then, you guys have to,
Beautiful.
you have to
I love
realize,
it.
you have to realize there's a little window booth that you can see him, and he actually has the magical powers to change the colors of the light, but it's almost like a disco inside, and then he's like popping his head out in and out like I was like, oh, that was hilarious. Good times, man. That was good time. Oh, I'll never forget it. This is why I love working with you guys.
It's a beautiful memory.
Yeah,
I'd love to do it again.
definitely. And you were the perfect call-out voice.
Stream. It was hilarious.
Oh, you saw the stream? Yeah, it's live there. But he's the perfect call-out voice because I wanted a Scottish voice. So, and a lot of the feedback that we got from fans loved it, man. It was a good interpretation of that character, and you did well. Great job.
I
dude.
remember it was kind of like a genuine like, hey, Elson, let me try this. Let me know what you think. Because I remember you originally were going for something like kind of like a surfer dude, you know?
Yeah, because of his hair. It's like a, hey dudes, what's up? Like, no.
Oh, is that Maple?
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Californian from like LA.
You should have called me up. I would have been like, oh, I got this unlocked. Californian, I live here.
Yeah. And then Ornella, okay, this is an interesting story because one of the toughest characters to pick out of all the BEASTARS characters for this project was Haru. I didn't know Haru sounded like. And then to keep the story short, it was a matchup between Zanya Clark and also the one who's laughing right now, Ornella. Because Ornella also did a really good Haru, but it sounded a little too British. And I said,
I did. I gave 2 accents, and God, if I was to audition for Haru again now, it would sound so much more different.
Yeah.
Zanya killed it. She killed it.
Zanya definitely killed it, and it was also a really interesting experience for Zanya Clark to do this because at first she wasn't too comfortable doing the lewd scene. You know when she says Oh, this episode 2 when
Do you see him in the shed?
Yeah. No, but I explained that in a professional manner. Applied some professionalism in my discussion. God, this is not the right song. Let me go back to episode.
What's the right song for this?
No. Let's go back to Tokyo.
Oh my god, Hallow.
It goes from anxiety to kicking somebody's teeth in.
Yeah.
That's not the accent I did.
Yeah. No.
Make
But
Haru
and then
cockney.
I managed. I was actually really.
Let me come over here, suck your cock.
No, to be honest, it's a very sensitive topic to like a discussion to get people. Whether they're your friends or complete strangers or like you just known them for the first time, to actually do a rather intimate scene. But I managed to convince her, and she thanked me for it because she says, "Wow, this is such a new learning experience. This allows me to grow as an actor. Thank you, Elson." So yeah, that's a shout out to you, Zanya, for that. And once again, Ornella, you did great as the little Else, because your sheepish voice. I feel sad because I wanted to do episode 3 or 4 when was it 4? You know, when you came out and talked to Rory again, Lugosi, and it's like that little scene where you're walking together. It's like, oh, let's be like. You're such a great friend. It's like, oh, thank you. I love that scene. God damn it.
I know, me too. And she gets to talk about Bill for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, exactly. Now, okay, next, I have to point out to Cinderslash, because we had a great time. Okay, so I know this segue. Okay. We can talk about for another time. We also did the BNA dub where he got to play as a detective. Oh my god! Remember, I'll never forget. The old man voice was such a funny time. And I was like, can you make him sound like, oh yeah, sure. You were beautiful, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, that's the one. But
very, very difficult old detective, but a little too old.
But you see, again,
retired.
For people who are like doing this as a hobby or doing it professionally, really, just be yourself, be kind, don't ever miss out on opportunities, and just take it with a stride and just be positive, stay positive, and do your thing. And Ryan just did his thing, and I was like, dude, can you help me out with this episode 3 in BEASTARS? And he got to play as someone completely different. You were the glass. There's no name for this character in that. He's anime exclusive.
There's no name, but he's just the generic deer.
The generic
guy. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
He's so dear to all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
But you were awesome, but only for 1 minute. And it's like, damn, I wish you could have been on for more. But I mean, that's
fine. I'm a 1-bit kind of guy anyway.
Oh, I see. No, but it was so awesome. But this is the point I want to make. Like, just be awesome, stay true to yourself, and don't ever miss out on those opportunities. And you'll get there. You'll get there. Network. And then this is something that I want to segue to. Actually, let me see if there's anyone else that I want to talk about regarding folks who have worked with me. Oh, Mon and Yasha, you're Jack. Oh man, you pointed out earlier. It's like, yay, Elson. I reckon he's gonna like come into episode 2, and it's like, yeah, but not that much. I mean, so sad. I was like, oh, but at least you got in and you did your bit. And I was really pleased with your like very youthful voice, a different kind of youthful. It's a very slapsticky kind of voice, like like kind of shit. That sounds wrong. That sounds weird. That sounds really. Are you saying I'm demented? No. It's like, you sound great. For that tonal inflection, I'm looking for that unique, kiddish, innocent but excited kind of tone, yeah, that will bounce off Lugosi, where Rory's more like conserved, like very reserved kind of personality. So great job on that, Michael. Thanks for contributing your part to episode 2 on that. And the dub and the manga dub, yes. Anyone else? Patrick, see me for episode 3. You're gonna be Lizard Guy. Wow, that's if I continue. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get you for Lizard Guy, and I'm gonna get Joseph to play as the what's that hamster dude? Like, why didn't you get a beautiful shot of like, yeah. I want to get him involved.
Joseph
in that.
would kill it.
Yeah. Also, Nick, I have to say, you got a sexy Yafia voice, man. I mean, originally,
thank you.
Yeah. I want to.
You're gonna have a counter of how many times Nick's voice has been called sexy on like some sort of.
Oh my god! Yeah, I need to write it down.
No.
I was thinking thinking about this the other day, and I was like, Nathaniel is literally our corpse husband of this.
I've been called. Apparently, I met him too.
Yeah.
So.
No, I have to.
I've been called that so many times, and I'm like, who's? Oh.
Yeah. I also have to point.
Smash Bros together.
Yeah. Sonic Heart also was involved in episode 3. Thank you so much. Like, this is what's beautiful. I like to get involved with people who are like within the community. I don't want to get people who are in the official realm of things, all right? You know, when they're already officially voice acted. Because a lot of people ask me, why don't you get them involved? I'm like, no, man. I like hanging out with people because they're just as cool and they have something to offer. I want to give them the spotlight. I want to give them the opportunity to shine. And they did. And in Sonic Heart, it's just funny, like, just how it worked was because I liked what he did. His give me your most famous video, the BEASTARS one.
My most. Oh,
there's so many of them.
What was it called? That was 1 year ago, I think. BEASTARS, something. Why aren't furries talking about it?
Yeah, I was so impressed. I was like, dude, you're in our live stream, and then he came on as a guest, and next thing we got to talking. I said, dude, can you play as the rabbit? Because I see you as the rabbit. It's like, huh? Oh my gosh, like she was so hot, and I was like, yeah,
really sexy.
Sexy. I was like, yes, beautiful. I love it. That was so. I get so excited talking about this voice acting stuff. And Nathaniel, I hope to work with you sometime because you got you got a unique voice range. You got that deep sexy voice as well. A very
sexy voice.
No,
Nathaniel was corpse husband before corpse husband was corpse husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got a really bassy kind of voice. I will point out something. Like I really loved the time when Nathaniel came onto the BEASTARS live stream. Like you shared a very beautiful message, and like it was straight. Like people are facing a very rough time. The quarantine. Oh, we're facing that now too. Yeah. But you know, and then you're saying, be nice to each other, be good to each other. Like you're a really awesome person. I said, like, yep, that's. I want to work with him one day. So this is.
Well, yeah, I love seeing the light and love in people and cultivating that in people.
Yeah,
that's why I love BEASTARS, because you get to really see like the creativity and the spark in people in this series, and that's why I loved it so much. So yeah.
That's the most. I love that message, and then the most inappropriate song.
But it ended at the right time.
It felt like Nathaniel was out to kill me. He's gonna kill me. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Okay, but thanks, Nathaniel. And then Patrick. Oh, dude, what can I say about you, man? Like, you've been I think, like, you and I are, like, within the BEASTARS, like, community, we are, like, trendsetters. We are doing stuff that, well, I mean, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a certain charisma. It takes a certain amount of talent and energy, too, and focus to do shit, get shit done. Like, you doing your BEASTARS video analyses, what the fuck? And I'm doing my... Thank you. My English not so good. Okay, I'm gonna talk Singaporean. Okay, he's very good, he's a very good friend. He also... I don't understand, he just very, very sexy. No, okay, so what he's... Okay, no, but he's also, like, figuring...
Make a shot.
Make a shot. But yeah, I'm thankful for your friendship, Patrick, like how you've opened up to all these wonderful, awesome people like Nick, Nathaniel, Joseph, Conrad, Nick. Did I say Nick again? All these awesome people, right? Yeah. But like, it's like, wow, like it's almost like another dimension, like, but it's all becoming like there's unity now. It's like, wow, this is like you've opened up another door to more opportunities. And so I encourage you all to do that. And I guess...
Oh yeah, Patrick, thank you so much for your really sweet Thanksgiving message that you tagged us in.
Oh
yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, absolutely. So sweet, man. Such sweet, loving people. Mythix and Rory, I talked about you two yet. Mythix, you came into the BEASTARS live stream very nice and early on with Trey. And I felt like, Rory, we need a female perspective. We want a girl to be in the stream at least to have a balance. And you were kicking it, girl. You were cool. You're really nice, and I love your bouncy energy. Your Oh. Okay.
You never saw her coming.
Okay. Wait. Mythics, can you do your?
Swinging out of left field.
Can you do your best?
This is very Lego.
Yeah. Can you do your persona? Go. I want to hear it.
Persona.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, so you see, I like her energy and her fire, and I love how she's able to bring perspectives. Like there's hard and soft in you, Mythics. What I mean by that, personality traits where you got like very strong masculine traits, where you're like, oh, you're active, you're proactive, and then like the feminine qualities where you can be sweet and you can also share your grace with the audiences, right? So that's why I had you here, and I think I got you involved in sorry, the song.
So basically, what you're saying is that I'm a ballerina dump truck.
Yes. Oh,
Badass.
Badass.
Ballerina dump truck.
You know, you were awesome.
That's the title of my autobiography.
I just want to say, like, Mythics, you were awesome, and I'm so glad that you joined us very early on into the BEASTARS live stream. You are our chicken goddess mama. You are. You're just chicken. Absolutely
Thank you, man.
awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
my heart.
Yeah.
The queen of KFC.
Okay.
Hey, you brought up KFC. That sounds really good right now, man.
And now,
really good.
And now I'm going to have to play my. Let me find a.
Thank you for the love me tendies. You're gonna make me cry in the chat.
Now the last person to talk
thank
about.
you, and seriously, thank you, Elson. It's been so awesome to be with you guys. Like,
don't cry.
Is it okay if I say something real quick?
No, please. I'll get the rest.
Okay.
You are
like,
amazing.
All right, this was like a gateway drug for me in the best possible way. Like, I know that I come off really boisterous, but I was shy as hell when it came to like really getting into the online community, and like being in the BEASTARS live stream kickstarted something like enormous for me. Not only did I start like getting to practice voice acting with you guys, but I got to have it as a gateway to connections. Like every time we had a new guest, like I would always get a chance to follow up with you guys afterwards and get to be a part of your spheres and your worlds. And that honestly was my favorite part of all of this. And like the people in the chat, like I talk to you guys on Twitter. Like I get to hang out with you guys on when we're not having live streams. Like that's the best possible thing to me is even with this and the BEASTARS community on the whole, there's just been really good energy that circulates back and forth until it's just this feedback loop of great karma.
Good, yeah, karma. That's a beautiful way of saying it. And look at all the chicken and hearts.
My heart is happy.
Bless your heartstrings. Look at all the chicken and the hearts in the chat room. By the way, much love to all the people who are watching us. If it weren't for you, this wouldn't have happened too, right? Because it just started out as a small group of and we didn't expect much people to watch because I wanted to keep it as an intimate thing, and then suddenly it just grew and grew. I want to point out one last thing. I haven't spoken about Rory, so. Oh, that's not the right song.
Oh, it was the right.
Oh, okay. No.
Oh, yeah.
So,
where's the smooth jazz?
No. So Rory has been really special in a way where, he was my Lugosi. I really couldn't think of anyone else other than him to do the part of Lugosi. Lugosi has been a huge part of BEASTARS, and for many hearts around the world, right? Everybody loves Lugosi, and it takes a very special person to do his voice, and it wouldn't have worked if I didn't have that experience with him, because you and I, Rory, we've worked together, voice acting fun projects for how many years already? Almost a decade.
Since 2015.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? And it's been a pure blessing to work with you. You've been very patient. You've been very, attentive, and you've delivered. You've done everything right, and I felt that as time grew by, our friendship grew as well. And I just I was like, I'm gonna get teary. Ooh. But he's someone special, and it's. Even the show started like since September, 1 year anniversary. We started together for the first 2 episodes before Mythics and Trey came in, right? And I felt like, oh, isn't this a novelty? If Louis and Lugosi, this was after the BEASTARS manga dubs as well as the anime came out, it was a good time for us to start our own show, and it will be a novel idea to be Legoshi and Louis talking about BEASTARS, right? And so, yeah, everything just grew from there. Yeah, I can't say it. I wanted to say something, but I can't. I don't want to say the thing. So, yeah, you've been a beautiful friend. I love you, and yeah, thanks for being there for me, for making this happen, and also to everyone who's been watching. So, yeah, that's my thoughts, and on to thank you, on to you guys, man. That's so sweet.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, you even those times when I've went so lewd and all that. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you're doing the. Even when I went lewd, like the one thing I admire about you, Roy, is like, even though I go lewd and I can be serious and can be like funny, blah blah blah, you never want me to change who I am. So I appreciate that. I admire that. So thank you. Okay, I better stop talking. I want to stop talking because I'm gonna cry. So yeah.
Give him a smooch. Just give him a
Ryan.
Give him a smooch.
Ryan, Ryan, I'm gonna fly over to New York. We're gonna get it on together.
I can get a gold actress if you want. That's fine.
Well,
a friendly reminder that this
only
is
thing
an
I'm getting
18
is
plus
cranberry
stream.
vodkas. Oh yes.
Yeah.
I've been drinking this whole time.
I will say, okay, so man, this song really is making me feel like I want to say, for the first time, I heard,
it, man, let it out. You're
no,
fine.
like, so my 30s had been some of the best years of my life because I finally spread my wings, moved out, and be independent, right? And I've made something of myself. And also, for the first time, I'd say this year was when I experienced love, and I actually confessed love. But yeah, and then things took a turn, and then yeah, I just I just said like, wow, that's been a life-changing experience for me. So I hope to learn from it and just move on from there. Sorry if I'm not getting into details, but yeah, I just experienced love, and it was all because of BEASTARS and also the people that got involved in it. So I've been blessed to experience love, like liking someone so much.
Man.
Yep. So yes. Anyone wants to talk about stuff? How did BEASTARS influence you? What inspired? Go ahead, man. This is open mic for everyone. Go ahead. Who wants to talk?
Sure.
Oh, Nathaniel.
Do you mind if I do? Because I have limited time.
Yeah. Please go.
It's also. It's
can
also
I go
related
after
to
Nathaniel?
what.
Yes. Okay.
Can I go after her? Because I have to.
Okay. Go ahead. And also Nathaniel, since you three, on your last piece, just say like say your last piece to Paru, like a message to Paru. Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, first of all, as you guys already know, because it's no secret, my buddy Jonah, I've known Jonah for years and years and years.
Yes, go ahead.
For 10 years. And we started off, as you guys know, he's Legochi's voice actor in the official dub.
Yes.
But we've known each other for 10 plus years, and we started off fan dubbing.
Yes.
The exact same thing that you guys are doing right now. We started off fan dubbing for Attack on Titan.
I thought you were gonna tear up like, and then suddenly Attack on Titan. That's what you said. Sorry. Continue.
But the point is, like, we all started like fan dubbing and everything like that, and we were not good or anything like that. But that said, everyone grew into amazing people, and it turned out into like huge things and opportunities, and everyone. That's what I love with things like this, with what you have done, because I know all of you guys are so unbelievably talented. You guys directing this with sound effects, music choices right now, all these things like that. You brought so many people together and made it work. That's no small feat at all. I'm sure all of you guys that have done voice acting at any capacity know that you join a project And after about a month, it fizzles out, and you never hear from the Discord again.
Yes, thank you very much for pointing that out. Sorry, continue. People don't.
But anyway, BEASTARS has meant so much to me because I got to see one of my best friends become like that was his opening role as Legoshi. And
yeah.
Through that, I've met so many other people like Miss Lauren Landa, who's Juno's voice actress, and Ben, and I already knew Griffin, and I got to see him land that lead.
Yes.
The thing about BEASTARS, even outside of that, is it's brought so many people together. It's brought so many people together, both with official people and fan dubs and content creators and just fans. Like I have not seen a spark like this in anime or manga in a very long time.
Agreed.
Actually, I don't know if I have.
I don't
know if I have.
Naruto?
Not
Just kidding.
Not to this extent. Not to
Yeah.
this extent.
Okay, that's fair enough. Wow.
But I mean, I've seen like meme things of like fan dubs and like parodies and stuff like that. But there is just a genuine Bluetooth disconnection in the background. In the fandom, there's been so much light and love and positivity that's just spread around between people, and it's so infectious, honestly. You could tell that the anime was made with love, that the manga was made with love. It wasn't just a quick cash grab or anything like that. And the fans can feel that, and I think they augment what the premise of the show and series is. And like I love the fact that the series has meant so much to a lot of people, no matter what kind of background you've come from, and it's something that anyone can really feel connected to in a way. I don't know. To me especially, it brought me together with so many people like you guys, with Miss Landa, Ben, etc., etc. And I have to say that I'm so thankful for Paru, whether they meant to or not, making a series that brought a lot of positivity in the world that in the time of the pandemic, or even slightly before that, like it brought so many people together, and just they love each other, and it's creating so much creativity. I love that in a series. So I have to just say that I love all of you guys and everyone else that's in this fandom.
Oh, what a way to end.
Even though the series is over, like there's gonna be other things.
Actually,
you guys are gonna be the next people that like Jonah and all of them. You guys are gonna get into the industry somehow. Whether it's sooner or later, like all of you guys have so much potential. I know it.
I'm gonna put
and my words to anyone else in the chat is like, join a fan dub, join the voice acting, like do anything, just try something. Like even if a window is not open immediately, like years down the line, you may find out that like it's gonna be a door to a great opportunity. So
nice. Oh, I was gonna say, thanks Nathaniel, that was beautiful, man. I want to, and I was gonna say, I didn't want to lose your train of thought, but I'm gonna play this piano music so that you can end it off. It's like, yes, it's been wonderful.
Really good,
yeah, I know the music was really good. But yeah, thanks Nathaniel, that was beautiful. Once again, you shared another beautiful message. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so yeah, again,
that was fantastic.
To any, yeah, well done.
I'm not trying to be sappy. I legitimately mean it.
Yeah.
Hey, you were talking from the heart. Talking from the heart isn't sappy. That's just being truthful.
That's important, you know.
Fair
A
enough.
lot of times you just gotta speak from the heart and be super genuine about
I
it.
like to think that Nathaniel speaks from the hair because it always hits me really big.
His hair is vintage. I'm telling you. It's
No,
vintage.
secretly he's Kakashi, man. I bet he's Kakashi. He's just not wearing his
Howard
mask.
from Evangelion.
Oh my
cosplay sometime.
Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, Joseph just came in. So hey, oh my God, you missed. Oh, and Selena.
As did Selena.
Oh shit, I didn't see.
Selena.
Yay!
Hey.
Oh my God, we were talking about you two so much, and you missed out. But it's okay. It's okay.
You missed Nathaniel's feels, and now I'm upset.
Yeah.
Hey, at least they pointed
Wait,
my way.
before we get
Yeah.
too sidetracked, did
Yes.
we want to have Nathaniel finish out his message to Paru?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
There's
just
a little message in there.
Yeah, just
There's a
That
little
way he
message,
can
but-
go, and then Nell can go, or
Yeah, yeah.
after that we can get everyone introduced in.
Yeah, yeah,
Because our party is growing stronger by the minute.
Go ahead.
It's Marineford up in here.
Yeah. Yes.
I guess my message to Paru, if Paru is, if we're ever blessed enough for Paru to see this one day, is that just thank you. Like there's been so many, this has changed so many people's lives for the better. Both creativity and just giving people something to bond with other people with. I cannot stress enough that so many people have bonded over this, whether over the anime or the manga or through Twitch now and through all sorts of that's something that takes a lot of passion and love, and we can all tell that a lot of love and time went into this, and I cannot express enough just how thankful I am to Paru for creating something with this much love and intention. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Whether the ending, whether we agree on the ending or not, or whether shipping wars or yada yada, whether we wanted, Lego
Lugosi,
Louis to be together or
Lugosi.
not.
Sorry, continue. Continue.
Whether or not that, I mean, Louis has two hands. You can.
How did you know my preference? No, sorry. Oh,
I
sorry.
know,
Go.
I know.
Yeah.
The point is, like,
yeah.
There's so much meat in here, and there's only been a few bones. Double entendre
like that.
there. But,
I like that.
No, I like that. That's a good one.
That's a
But-
good
I'm
one.
sorry.
there's
I
so
was
much
thinking
to-
dirty on that. I'm sorry.
God
There's the
damn
bone.
it.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
There's the bone. I threw that to you.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
but good content in there, and what small flaws in there is overshadowed by just how much good content and good memories come from it. I cannot stress enough just how beautiful this is as a series as a whole. The whole package deal.
All right.
It's brought a lot of people together. So
That-
yeah.
Beautiful. Thanks, Nathaniel.
said.
And oh, sorry. Yeah,
Great job.
anyone can. Please don't feel obligated to stay. Just you can leave quietly or just let us know, and then yeah, because you guys are due for time. So we are so far Are we 2 hours already?
2 hours.
2 hours. Cool,
2
cool,
hours.
cool. Yep. So sweet spot will be half an hour left. Okay. So yeah, I do believe Ornella, you were next because it's getting really late over there in the UK. So go ahead. Thanks for that, Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Start the,
So
let's start the music. again.
So the experience I've had and the friends that I've gained through BEASTARS has been completely invaluable. Like, I have way more friends in the voice acting community than I ever had in the acting community.
Oh my god.
And I've been in that shit for quite a long time, and I've met a lot of actors over the years, but like actual friends who are actors, really not that many. So I can confidently say that I have a lot of voice acting friends, and it's been so lovely to meet people and feel encouraged and supported, and people having my back has been really amazing. And
It's beautiful.
BEASTARS has been the catalyst for a lot of fun memories for me, and it was, the start of my voice acting journey. Like, I've been wanting to do voice acting for so many years, but I just never did it for, whatever reason. Like, a lot of it was to do with confidence, I think. Confidence and self-esteem is still very much something I'm working on, but and I still have so much to learn and experience with voice acting. But I think over the course of 1 year, I feel like I've made a huge leap from where I was.
Beautiful. Nice.
Like 2019 was a really, really rough year for me, for several reasons. So getting to play Els and Mizuchi was honestly like the highlight of my whole last year.
Oh, that's
it really
beautiful.
was.
I'm
like
glad.
I really want to.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Come on, we believe in you, man.
You can do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
We love you.
We love you.
I gotta give you a hug now. Damn it.
We can give him virtual hugs. It was
You're
a real.
fantastic.
And then it's been a real.
Send love in the chat.
No, it's okay. No
it's-
worries.
yeah,
You're fine.
Okay, no.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, let's get
So-
some hearts in the chat. Come on.
Come on.
Hearts in the chat.
Look it up, Buttercup. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I can do this. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I wanted to, I just wanted to take the. For fuck's sake.
It happens, man.
It happens, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I wanted to take the opportunity to thank you, Elson, for just like giving me a chance. You know, like why am I crying? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Don't be.
Because it's real.
It's
It's got real.
It's all
Sorry, because I was like a random person with like no voice acting credentials. Like I had no real, but like you saw something in me and like gave me a shot, and I'm just really grateful for that. Thank you.
My pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you, Ornella.
Oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
No, not at all.
No,
it isn't.
No, and we love you for that. Thank you so much. And I hope that when I find inspiration and we'll for future projects, try to get you involved for next ones. So yeah, great job,
Yeah.
Ornella.
Sorry, I'm fine. That just
It's alright.
No.
I love it.
Tyler, god damn it.
Yeah,
It's the music.
It's the music, right? I told you the music really helps, man. But also, I have to point out, Tyler just came in too. So welcome to Joseph, Selena, Tyler just came in late, but it's all good.
Hello, Bubby.
Yeah. Just real quick, yeah, Ornella, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, man.
It really was.
But, yeah.
And also just one more thing because I've calmed down now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Also
just
play the same song again. No, I'm
no.
No.
No. I just thank you so much for inviting me on the live streams and also like in quickly inviting me to become like a semi co-host for like 15 episodes. Like it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like we had so many good laughs, and like I've learned so much from you guys and everyone that's been a guest, and like I got to chat with Jonah and do a scene with Jonah. Like,
That's
because of
right.
these
I remember
live
that.
streams.
Yeah. Shout out to Jonah
Which is
and
crazy.
you. I know. See,
Yeah,
things
and-
happen. You got to take initiative, and just
Yeah.
stuff happens, man. So
And just so thank you so much, Elson, and thank you everyone here and like all the people watching. Just I love you guys and thank you.
awesome, beautiful.
Love you too, buddy.
Thank you.
Another group hug.
Yeah, group hug.
God, someone else talk.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
look at that. Oh,
Were you needing to leave soon now?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting late.
Mel, I came in at like
I know.
the time where you were just like crying, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I was like, I can't even talk right now.
He was like, what the hell?
I was like, you're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Bill, how irresponsible.
Mark.
Bill, how
I'm
irresponsible
an
of you.
emotional bitch. I'm sorry.
You have to hug. You have to hug her, Bill.
Baby, we all are.
I know.
Inside.
Okay,
I
so
know, I am. I'm currently doing that right now. You can't feel it, but it's there.
Oh. So yeah,
I get.
next
Don't forget
we'll
your
go
message
with message to Paru. I guess go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just say like thank you.
I mean, I can do that in a bit. Someone else can say.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
We-
So
we
we'll
submit.
we'll go with Natsu, Michael,
Natsu.
aka Michael.
Because actually, you got to get going
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah.
Go ahead, dude.
All right. So where do I begin? All right. Well, first things first. I'm really happy and proud to be a part of what you guys started, what you guys are still kind of doing. You know, because I know you have other projects along the way, and you know what? Thank you. You know, for the opportunity, just in general. The funny thing is, I remembered Elson saying that he wasn't gonna pick me at first because apparently somebody else had like a really decent
voice.
and I was like, yeah, I was like, all right, that's respectable. But then he said he heard like I guess my quality and stuff, and I went, yeah. I remember being super happy.
I know.
because of
I remember
I
that,
was
man.
like, when
That was good
when
times.
quality like makes up for everything, like
Yes.
awesome, you know. So I'm like,
Absolutely.
oh yeah. So like when I got the part, I was super happy about it. I really had like a lot of getting in and out of my booth. I solved it, by the way. I got myself a monitor.
Nice.
Inside,
Good.
So
An upgrade. Well done. Well done.
So,
so much.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So now I can see inside and edit and cut out whatever I need to. Anyways, other than that, I'm really, really, really proud to be a part of your team, and I hope sometime in the future you can call me up for whatever you need. I love being a background character. And no. I mean, it's nice because then you get to meet people like
exactly
that you never thought you would meet before. I bumped into Jonah while playing VR chat once.
I remember. Yeah, you said that. Yeah,
I was just hanging around, and then I was like, hey, that's a really good impression. He's like, oh, well, I'm not doing an impression. I was like, wait, are you Jonah? And he's like, yeah. Oh, hi, I'm Nelson's. He's like, oh, really? I was like, that was so weird.
That's awesome,
happened,
man. That's awesome.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, thank you, you guys. I'm really happy to be a part of this. Also, a message to Paru, right?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Crap, I can't think of one.
It's like
I was gonna say something really like funny and stuff, but like
revise your ending.
Yeah, revise my. Give Kai a better ending.
Yeah. There you go. That's it.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
You robbed me. No, I'm just kidding. Other than that, no. Paru, thank you for making this series. I'm really glad you made it. It gave some people an opportunity to show themselves for who they are and what they can do, and yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
that makes up for everything. Thank you.
Fantastic. Cool. All right, thanks for that, Michael. Appreciate that.
I gotta head out.
Yeah.
All
right, see you, Michael. Have a good one, man.
Should probably head out as well.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Yeah. We heard a bit of Kai. Yeah. Okay. And see you, Nathaniel. See ya.
See you, Nathaniel. It's good seeing you
Bye.
again.
And yeah.
And he's up.
Okay.
And our party shrinks one by one.
Yes.
It was going to happen eventually.
Okay, Tyler's here, so now the energy's
back.
Yes! They were already screaming about you when they heard when you were here.
Really?
Yo, Tyler
Yes,
and Selena?
you should
Oh my
scroll
God.
up. You will see the Cubs going wild.
By the way, excuse me, Miney Beats VA, big fan of yours. By the way, hello.
No.
Oh my god!
Stop.
Oh my god! It's Cagliostro. It's Cagliostro. Oh my god!
Is that Miney Beats? Oh my god.
Hero, voice actor, and artist, super combo.
Okay. Nice. Oh, can I also? I want to also point out real quick, Modern Yasha, aka Michael, who played as Jack, had to leave a little bit early because he's feeling really tired and he needs to get up early for work. So yeah, thanks for joining in, Michael, early on. So thanks.
All good. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah. So okay, gosh, many more people to continue on this feedback train. So who wants to go next on their feedback? Like what BEASTARS has done for them, etc.
Well, all right, time to put on the glasses.
Oh,
cool.
You can do it. Second phase.
Make me
put on the glasses.
There's been so many feels. Okay.
Oh wow.
So
So
BEASTARS.
put the glasses on to hide the tears.
Yeah, clever. Very clever.
You only see glasses and muscles. It's the only thing keeping me alive.
I like the muscles.
It's the only thing keeping me alive. All right, so for me, BEASTARS has been a bit of a whirlwind journey, to say.
Oh.
I remember it came from a point where I heard about BEASTARS, and my brother, he's actually my brother's a furry.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the thing is, he's like a really cool furry. He's actually popular on TikTok
He's
and
hella
stuff. His name's
cool.
Wolf of the Old War. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's my twin brother. So he's like, yo, I know it's not for you, but it's for you. You should watch BEASTARS.
I love it.
What you mean? He's like, you'll like BEASTARS, trust me. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I watched BEASTARS for like 2-3 episodes. I was like, that's not bad. And then I go out, I come back home, and I wind up binging the whole thing. And I was like, wow, that was actually a cool show to watch. I enjoyed
nice.
it a lot. You know, and I don't normally sit there and watch anime too much. Like I love anime, but I don't binge it. Like I'm more of like a Kamen Rider guy. Like I watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is within the same universe. Well, not really, but anyway. So I mean, I've always been into voice acting. I've done it for a long time, but the thing is, I've never done anything professional. I make like little things for me and my friends and stuff like that. And my brother was like, "Yo, man, one day it'd be funny." Because like if you did like Legoshi versus Louis, like that scene, I think you do really good at it. And I was like, I'd consider it, but you know, I wouldn't know what to do with it. And then there was like this hashtag called Dubs from Home, which was like, that started up on Twitter at some point. And I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably try and dub that scene. But everybody was making like quarantine dubs, and like that was really funny to me. And I was like, I should try something like that too, like Legoshi punching Louis over toilet paper or something like that, because nobody can find toilet paper. Whoa! So,
I remember.
So you know, I made that and I put it on Twitter, and it got
blew
it got a little
up.
bit of attention. I was like, wow, yeah. It was okay on Twitter, but I put it on YouTube and it blew up.
Blew up, yep.
I was confused. People were like, yo, what? Yo, what? I was like, I just made it up, but I'll try and make more. So I put out a second episode, right? And I was like, all right, 2, that's fine. And then again, people were like, yo, more? Yo, make more, bro. Where's more? And then I sat there and I said, oh my God, people like this, but I killed Louis on the second episode. What do I do?
How dare you?
What do I do? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pretend that he's still alive. So that's what I do. I kept Louis alive, and people are like, oh my god, the way that he's taking this, the writing is so good. Oh my god, I was like, guys, I just make this up. Like I this is off the top of my head. Like, you don't know Louis still alive? And I said, he's what? and they
that's brilliant.
They're like, yeah, he's alive. He's with the Shishigumi and blah blah. I'm like, wow, what the? Why I made that up?
I love That's
Like,
great.
I'm just messing around.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
I
I'm
made
so
it up.
glad you're telling the story.
You found Paru's writing
Dude,
process.
I found Paru's writing process. I didn't know. I mean, I used to be a creative writing major in college, so I love making things up. I love doing improv, and I just wanted to keep Louis alive because people were like, I want more, and I was like, but he's dead. What do you want me to do with that?
That's genius, man. That's a sign of genius.
I had to do something. It was funny to me. I didn't think it would happen that way. But either way, like coming from like the same place as like Ornella, again, I've been voice acting for a long time, but I had never done anything professionally. Like I always do it for fun, and you know, my friends are always like, "You're really good at voice acting," and blah 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 blah, and like not blah blah is a bad thing. Like it's just, you know, they're always hyping me up. I always tell my friends like, "Yo, stop gassing me up. It's fine, don't worry." So to have like a bunch of people and like the BEASTARS community be like, "Oh my god, all of these people are so good. Oh man, it's so good." I was like, it's just me. And they're like, it's just you. Wow, your range is so good. And I'm like, wow, my range is kind of ass, but okay. As long as it works for you, it works for me.
Man.
I don't know what to tell you.
I didn't realize
So,
your energy
you know,
level was like this Super Saiyan,
this
man.
is me all the time.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
always like this,
Okay.
but
You got the best personality. You're so fucking.
That's
Thanks.
amazing.
I hope so. Don't worry.
Okay,
the cough
you know
feels
what? I'm
down
disappointed, Patrick.
We need to get
Patrick,
you
I'm
in
disappointed in you because you had that opportunity to meet up with this awesome guy in the freaking New York. Yes, because I told. No, you know what? But he was. I'm sorry if I'm telling this. You were shy. You were shy because I said, dude, like. On Twitter, DMs, I mean Discord, I said, dude, this is a good opportunity. He lives in New York. Just message him. It's like, it's gonna be fun.
He blew you up, bro. He's like, this is Patrick is in New York. I said, oh, really? He's like, yeah. I told him he should go see you. I was like, so why are you telling me?
I'm really shy.
And I'm mad because Patrick posted up a picture of a BEASTARS book.
I
said,
know.
oh, that's
You know
Kino
what?
Kuniya over
He
by
went
Times
to
Square.
correct
Yes,
it.
it is. I was like, I know exactly where that is.
Exactly. Oh, missed opportunity. But anyways, yeah, continue. That was fun. That was funny.
Yeah, so I'm used to getting compliments from like friends and family and stuff like that because like, you know, I've always wanted to be a voice actor. I don't really think of myself as much of an entertainer. I like cracking jokes and people are like, yo, you're funny. I'm like, that's great. And like I want that to show in the things that I make.
Yeah.
And I always feel like I have really good ideas, but I had nothing to like kind of put them into or to, you know, kind of make something new out of. So when BEASTARS came around and I made that one little just thing off the top of my head, I just let it fly. I like Paru's work was able to help me showcase like the things that I've always wanted to do and the things that I've always wanted to show and make people happy and bring about some semblance of a community to that kind of thing.
Marvelous.
And it's done a lot for me. And honestly, like when I got hit up by you and you brought me on the podcast, it was so cool to me. It was like it was the coolest thing because it's like, yo, you make some good stuff. You want to show your stupid face on my stream? And I said, boy, do I would love to.
Look at his glasses like she came out when he said that. That's beautiful.
That's what the glasses were coming up to, guys.
That's right, Joseph.
Hanging on, bro. Impromptu glasses.
Man,
So it was really nice. And like through, huh?
You're a natural entertainer, man.
anything through
No,
that.
you're a natural entertainer. Continue. Keep
Oh,
on.
thank you. I appreciate that. I just like being loud and myself. But
High five, brother.
Yeah.
This is your hand. This is pretend. I got you.
Thank you.
The quarantine clap.
Yes, the quarantine clap. That's
I love it.
way worse on paper, but it's funny at the moment.
Nice.
I was so honored when you brought me on your stream because like it was cool because it was like, hey man, I want you to come here so that way I could show you to people and so that way you can meet my cool voice actor friends and myself and all that stuff. And like when I had that first like podcast with you guys, I was blown away because I've always wanted to talk to other voice actors and whether they're aspiring or just starting and all that stuff, and that's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. And the longest voice actor person that I can think of is Miney Beats, who's here.
Oh
So
yeah, I
now
know.
she can actually hear it.
Yes.
So Selena and Davin, I met Selena through Davin because he was like, hey, my friend's making a comic dub, and do you want to be in it? And I said, yeah, sure. So I was in it, and then after that we like added each other on Twitter, and like we would talk every here and there. And like Selena has always been super inspiring, even at my like lowest lows and stuff like that. And same thing for Davin. Like there was one day where it's like I felt like I wasn't really good enough, and I was just gonna outright quit. And Selena was right there in Twitter, like instantly.
She has that effect on people. And you know what? It's funny that you mentioned that because it's so funny, like the interconnectedness of each of us, right? Because you're connected through to Selena and Zanya. I didn't even realize Zanya knew Selena as well. Like Selena knew, like they all admire and respect each other. I was like, holy shit, this is cool, man. Would it be cool if like, yeah, I know, because like from this project to this project, why don't I get them all together now? So it's like, what a winning combo, man. It's like sometimes it's fate, but it's luck, but sometimes you just gotta take initiative to get things happen. And I'm so glad.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I'm so glad to see those connections, dude. And so sorry to cut it short, like because
no, yeah, you're fine.
Because we don't have that much time left. So let's
yeah,
no. That was great. I love that energy. So do you want to say something to Paru real quick? Just say like, oh, thank you. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So for Paru, congratulations on completing BEASTARS. I'm pretty sure it was not very easy, especially because it's grown exponentially since its conception. And I understand that you have grown exponentially as well, considering that you've done everything on your own. Even though your father had created Baki, you pursued your own manga path and you made it work for you. And despite however anyone might feel about the ending or the conclusion in general, don't let that stop you from making something else or continuing your own works, because you've inspired many others much like myself, and I hope to keep growing as much as you have. So thank you so much for making.
That's awesome. Love that. Man, she would love to hear that. And everyone else's messages. Thanks for that, Ryan. And you know what? Let's segue to this. I'm going to pause the music. Oh, man, the music's really great.
Also, hi, Selena. Big fan of yours. Thanks for keeping my voice acting alive.
Yeah, Selena, finally, I'm so glad that you managed to make it. We were talking about you and all that stuff, so blush, blush. Oh, you are really awesome. And
Cinder. Okay.
Yeah, I want to point out that working with Selena was a joy too, because so you were the one who came in late as well as Tyler. I'm going to talk about you two. Let me play some music.
I love Tyler.
Yes.
As much as Tyler hates
hey,
me.
There better be some kissing. No, so Selena. I didn't say that.
Dude, I am not afraid to smooch.
Oh, okay.
But tiger tails.
Yeah. But it bears repeating. Selena was excellent at Sebun. Like the moment I saw the manga and read it, through my head. Like, I have voices in my head when I'm reading that chapter. I was so engaged. And I thought to myself, you know who's the one who's going to voice this? And I just tappity tap on Twitter. Hey, Selena, can you do this? And she's like, oh, sure. Thanks. Are you sure? I was like, yeah, man, you're awesome. I know you're awesome. So get your ass and do this damn thing. And she was beautiful. Like, Sebun, like, it's one of my favorite manga dubs I've done so far. So you were the star of that show. I know Lugosi, Louis, all those main characters, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? But, but you were really the star in that. And yeah, I'm so glad to see all these connections because I'm going to segue to this little bit. Like, the moment you guys were talking about connections, like, Selena, and then with Ryan, and then now, let's hear a little bit from Zanya. Okay? I hope you guys don't mind. So Zanya has something to say real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Kind of short.
Oops.
Hey, I am sorry. This is kind of short. Hey everyone, this is Zanya, Snowlet VA, Snowzy, aka Snow for the most part, who plays Haru in the BEASTARS English fandub by Elson, also known as Dark Speeds. Sorry I couldn't be here today, but I'd just like to say how thankful I am to be part of this dub and work alongside this amazing team. And Elson found a great one when he threw out these auditions, and I won't forget how the auditions happened. It was a great experience, and I got to meet amazing people and amazing friends along the way. Even before the original dub came out, which made it more special because we got to take our own takes to it and what we felt would bring life to the character. And like new experiences, I got to learn more stuff on voice acting and from a director's standpoint, and he directed so much and how he wanted the episode to be laid out and how it would function and reach audiences. And I can tell it has reached far because of the community. It has grown and the ongoing interactions that I can see still from now. So thank you. Thank you for letting me be part of this project, Elson, and being part of a team that really cares about this ongoing story from what the creator Haru Itagaki has done. Thank you, and for future projects to come and be a part of those too. So have a kick-ass weekend and stay safe out there because I know it's crazy in different parts of the world with this virus. And I'll see you guys around. Bonsoir. Bye.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So that was the lovely Zanya Clark, aka voice actor of Haru, and a whole bunch of other awesome voices that she does too. So
that's what Grace looks and sounds like.
Yes.
We can dream. We can dream. Okay.
And once again, she was the competitor. Again, I have to bears repeating. Like, it was so hard to find a Haru for this project. It took me a long time, but it finally came down. But the greatest of all battles between Ornella and Zanya. I was like, my heart was torn because like, oh my gosh, I love both of them. They have their own strengths and weaknesses, but at the end of the day, she got it, and I'm so glad that Ornella also got the part as Else because she played beautifully as Else. So, man, all these wonderful connections and stuff. Man, let's not get teary. So thanks for listening to what Zanya had to say, and let's move on to Selena. I know you just came in late, as well as Tyler. Is there anything you want to share about the BEASTARS experience real briefly? And then before we move on to other people. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to just play some music.
Well, I guess I'm kind of, no pun intended, the book. Because I don't watch the anime or read the manga necessarily. However, I am so super thankful that you brought me to this character I didn't know attach myself to so well. It's really fun to play when I play her, and I never really get a chance to play her characters. I guess characters more akin to my personality. It was nice to like finally have a character I could voice that was like me.
I know.
And I had a lot of fun.
I will say, Selena, like, again, just another interesting story to share. The first time I ever got Selena on board for a project, do you remember which one it was? I think it was Tamberlane, right? Or was there one before that? And I can't believe, like, when I had you on, like, like you did your audition and you did the deep voice like, and I was like, oh okay, I gotta meet this person like in face to face. Like the director catches up with the potential voice actor, and then the first call, hello, can you hear me loud and clear, Selena? And I hear this. Yeah, you can hear me. I'm like, what the? No, I said, no. You must be a different person because it went from like, yeah, like that mature voice to like, hi. I'm like, what? Is that really you, Selena? It's just, yeah, that's me. I was like, no.
I have to admit, even I thought that Selena's angry persona was her real persona.
I know, right?
She pulled it off so well. No, but it's like that tough voice, like that. I was like, that's her voice. That has to be.
It's crazy how it's crazy how she can go from deep to like cutesy. Like what the fuck? But you do it so effortlessly. That's the beautiful part. But yeah, thanks for sharing your thoughts on that, Selena. Moving on real quick. Tyler, come on, man, get your ass in. Share your thoughts. Come on.
Get your
Sorry.
ass in here, baby boy.
Like,
We
I was just telling myself, and like, mine's gonna be pretty serious and. So you already know. You already
Change the music.
He's on it.
I already on it,
Cue
man.
the badass music, y'all.
Come on.
Badass music.
Come on, it's like farewell. Come on.
Me getting into BEASTARS and this whole project, was honestly kind of just a whim, really. I was just on Twitter, and then I see Elson tweet, and of course I've worked with him in the past, so I know he does good work. And I saw this, like, hey, I have this character named Bill that needs a voice. So I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I don't know the series at all, but I'm just gonna do it. Why not? And honestly, that's probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. Because not knowing about the future, I honestly don't know where I would be mentally if this project didn't exist.
Wow.
And Bill is just a special character to me in general because, he's troubled, and that's what makes him realistic. And it just connects with me because I'm also troubled. Like, I didn't have a prim perfect life. I've made mistakes. I'm no saint like people want to paint me sometimes. I'm human. Bill is also human. Grant, he's a tiger, but he makes human mistakes. And that really struck a chord with me for that character.
Wow.
And that's why whenever I perform this character, I'm laying my life on the line because, he is me and I'm him.
Oh.
In regards to this project and the BEASTARS podcast, it's honestly been a lifesaver. Because 2020, it's hard. It's still hard. And, I can understand, the feelings of sadness and not wanting this to end because I'd be lying to say that I don't want this to end either. But like I said, all good things do come to an end, but that doesn't mean that the friendships and the bonds that we've made, as a family, not just friends, family. It's that's what sticks with people.
Agreed.
That's something that I'm not just gonna give up because like, oh well, BEASTARS is done, so see you later. Hope see you in the grapevine. No, I'm gonna reach out to every single one of you every single day.
Amen to that, brother.
To make sure that that you're okay and all that other stuff. See, it's coming. You can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's cracking. Hey, it's time for you to cry, man. It's time for you to cry.
It's coming. It's coming, y'all.
I'll take off my glasses for you.
Yeah. Let it out.
Love right there.
That's love. Okay, we got you back. We got you back. Go on.
It's Elson, directly to you. Thank you. I mean, there's a debt of gratitude, really, for bringing me on more than just a voice actor that you need every now and then, for making me a part of this, you know, and meeting all the people in Eden Court and all these voice acting friends that I now have, you know, because as I've expressed to people, I don't make friends easy. I'm very aware and just very defensive and scared of letting people in. And I'm proud to say that, you know, with this group of people, I was allowed to bring people in again. You know, and I'm grateful, you know, it's been a pleasure, man. Especially, you know, to like Cinder, really. You know, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Go on.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's there was a fucking connection that I haven't had in a long time.
Since day fucking one, I have felt the same.
Day one, bro.
Day
Like,
one.
Oh,
you know,
man.
and honestly, it's everybody. It's Rory, it's Trey, it's Mama Mythix, it's Nell, it's, you know, every fucking person that, you know, has been on this podcast, and it's every fucking person that, you know, watches. And honestly, it's like, thanks. Like, it's just good that people fucking care, you know? As a message to Paru, you wrote a damn good fucking series. Don't ever stop. You know, it's like, you don't understand how much of a big success this was. You know? And I'm excited to see what you do in the future. I'm excited to see what everyone in chat is gonna do, art-wise, music-wise, writing-wise, whatever it is. Just thanks.
Oh, well, that's all. I told the people in the chat, give them a hug right now, man. Oh.
Tiger love, everybody.
Tiger
come on.
love, go on. Post your hearts in the tiger. That's beautiful.
Why you're the perfect person for this character is because Bill is what he is 100% all the time. That's you. You're authentic as they come, man.
Exactly. Wow. Beautifully said, man. Wow.
About to make me cry, you piece of shit.
I didn't expect
Tyler
this.
and Cinder, you two are freaking brothers. I swear.
You better be big brothers, man.
Bro, I can't see the screen. My eyes are water, dude.
Put on my glasses.
And he made you take them off.
Hey, Tyler.
Back on, I hate you so much.
That's amazing.
Oh, Nell, you're not alone.
Yeah. See, Onella, you're not alone.
I almost cried.
If you look,
I didn't make a face. I was like, oh god, like.
Hey, Tyler, just
emojis you've ever received.
The entire chat is filled with hearts.
Look at all the
It is
hearts and
hearts
tigers.
tigers as
I
far
love
as
it.
the eye can see.
Yeah.
See, Elson, you fucking bring people together, you piece of shit.
Thank you. my pleasure. I hope that I hope because of these actions, you guys, and I trust that you guys know what to do, that you can do the same thing. So it's such an it's a beautiful, impactful thing to do for others. So, you know, it's actually very rewarding. So I already said my piece. I want to give everyone else the opportunity before we say goodbye, because we're getting close to 3 hours. So thank you, Tyler. That was fucking amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
We're good.
He's surviving. He's surviving. Okay.
It's out of the system, you bunch of crybabies.
Yeah. All right, Sonic Han, your turn. Go ahead, man.
Oh.
What would you like to say?
I can't live up to what just happened. What do you mean?
No, everyone.
You are you, and you're the person that you bring, and that is enough in itself, my man.
See, look at that. Beautifully said. Love that. Okay, so go ahead. I'm gonna play this music.
All right. Hold up. I want to listen to the music. Just a second.
It's the same one.
Just feel the beat, and then he's gone.
Wow.
Confused?
Well.
Oh no, he's there. That's okay. No, he's not able to hear the music, but it's okay. Go ahead, man. Just say the word. Say the magic words.
So I actually can't hear the music because as I stated, if I go in, I will get muted. So I'm just gonna
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I guess I could just sort of start from the beginning, and I'm gonna try to talk as short as possible. But
sure.
for me, it all started because just a random friend of mine just was like, "Hey man, BEASTARS is really good comic. Like you should check it out." And this friend of mine is 100% like a super weeaboo. Like he's super like he should not be into these sort of comics or mangas. And I'm like, he
hilarious.
recommended me this. Like what? Like, okay, sure, I'll give it a shot. And surprise, surprise, I like finished all the way up to Ritz arc within like 2 to 3 days. And
Yeah,
I
that
like,
was the.
"My
I
gosh."
saw that tweet, and I'm sorry to butt in, but I'll never forget your video with your brother. And like, what's our first impressions of the anime episode 1? And remember, it was like, oh hey, Saya. I was like, so funny. You made look at. It's like, oh, the giraffe is the most important thing. It's like, oh, so funny. Sorry, continue. I'm interrupting.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's just like I made my first video about BEASTARS back in 2019. I was just like, this is a very
Fucking love
good
that video.
series. And thanks.
Well,
And then,
that's one of
like-
the things that got me into the series. That
Exactly, right? See, it has a
Oh
chain
my
effect.
gosh.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I brought you into the show, as I mentioned earlier, Sonic Car. But sorry, continue. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it really just started from there. I was just like, a lot of my videos, like even now, I just make something and then just leave it alone and do whatever project I was focusing on. But BEASTARS kind of accidentally took off for me back in the day. I was just like, whoa, people like my opinions about this? Oh, what? Hey, I did not expect that.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise. Yeah.
Never know.
So I was like, I'm all right. I guess I'll make another video, and maybe another one, and I made like 11 videos now. It just kind of got out of hand for me. So this is definitely like a series that like I didn't expect to get really into, but the more that I got into, the more I loved it, and I had so much fun with it. And like it kind of is one of the things that kickstarted my YouTube channel in a sense. Even I want to say this though. Nowadays I've been a lot less into making BEASTARS content. Not necessarily because I haven't been my love for it has like dropped or anything like that, but more or less because my channel has been doing other things, mainly the Mortal Kombat
stuff.
Channel, at least.
Yeah, of course. You're diversifying,
I've
which is
been-
good. That's the way it should be.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's but it definitely has gotten to the point where I feel like a lot of my viewers are definitely more leaning towards that now. So if I make a B-Star related stuff, it's a little harder. So in a sense, like I'll probably still be making some B-Star stuff. It's just I'll probably slow. And what I'm sort of saying is like I'm really glad that I got to share my love for B-Stars back then. I got to start the train a little bit, even though in my opinion the anime definitely started the train a lot. And so to me, to you guys, I'm really looking forward to you all sort of taking the mantle. If that makes that makes any sense.
No, that makes sense.
And,
Absolutely.
And yeah, so I had a lot of fun with the show, with everything. I'm really and again, thank you so much, Elson, for inviting me onto the podcast, meeting all you beautiful people, beautiful and amazing people out there.
Yeah, it's been my absolute pleasure, Sonic Half. Thank you for joining with us, man, and showing the awesomeness that you are. So, all right, cool.
That's too nice. Also appreciate you letting me voice act Mizuchi's boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's
That was hilarious. It's like,
a lot of fun doing it with you too, Cinder.
Yeah.
I know. I was about to say, duly noted, my man. Don't worry. Those women are niggers. You just can't trust them.
Exactly. All right, next person.
Oh, one last thing I want to mention.
Please.
I did say I'm gonna slow down on my B-Star stuff on my YouTube channel. When season 2 and the anime happens, I will meme the heck out of it. So don't worry about that.
You know.
I will be doing the memes.
Can I point something?
It was so much fun doing that last year.
I point something out because I thought about this. It's like, why end the show? Like what? Because once BEASTARS season 2 comes out, maybe there's more stuff to talk about. So who knows? I might kind of bring it back as it's a potential. But I mean, to me, it's more like this is like more of a final farewell because we're not gonna see a lot of content. Because especially the manga has ended, so this is sort of a farewell to that manga. But who knows, man? She might bring BEASTARS 2.0 back. So, You never know.
Hey,
But
I mean, she did say she wanted to do more of the Beast Complex.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, there's
exactly.
Beast Complex,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Boruto
Patrick will be
stars.
carrying the mantle on that, man.
Shut up.
Boruto stars.
Cease and desist. Okay, so quickly, I want to pass the baton to Nick. Thanks for that, Sonic. Nick, what do you have to say?
No problem.
Anything you want to share? Your final thoughts before closing?
I guess with BEASTARS, I never really encountered a moment where it like changed my life per se. Like nothing incredibly groundbreaking, because some of you have like revelations that you came to because of BEASTARS. My biggest impact that it had on me was that I like started voice work with BEASTARS. My first thing was with Patrick.
Yes.
And I didn't know if I could do it, and I was like, okay, well, I like this series. I've watched a few of Patrick's videos. I like what he's doing with his content. And I see that he has voice actors, and he has a Discord, and I was like, maybe I'll join his Discord. I see his, his casting calls, little audition sheet. And I'm like, I can audition for this, and I went for it.
Well, you
like,
DM'd me first, like this. Really
I did.
And I was like,
DM'd him
okay,
this, like,
lol.
I DM'd him this like super, like this thing. I was like, oh, hello, Patrick. Yeah, my name is Nick, and I love your content. I'm a very big fan. I was wondering about your audition sheet. What characters are taken? What's available?
Oh my
anyways,
goodness me.
when you have time to get back, it would be great. And he goes, yeah, I need to update the audition sheet. Lol.
Oh man, that's funny.
Here's.
Oh, go ahead,
Nick
Joseph.
and I,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick and I auditioned at the same time, so we got the same message.
Yeah.
Like a
Oh. But yeah, that's
Like, I
cool,
was
man.
a senior in high school at the time.
Yeah, you were still young, and you guys are so young. But yeah, Nick, thanks for sharing that story. Like, you have to start somewhere, and you took the initiative to say, hey, reach out, Patrick, I'm interested. I love your work. You were being humble, and you got results. You eventually became the sexiest Yafia I've heard. So, enough said. Enough said. Yeah. Joseph, what
Whoever
would
plays Yapka in the English dub, like literally, they have like
they,
names up to it.
yeah.
hey, Nick, you got a message for Paru?
Oh. All right, here's my message for Paru. Phenomenal character writing. You write great characters. I don't know what happened at the end, but as a non-writer, my suggestion for finishing characters is to pay off the setups. I don't. But other than that, phenomenal story. I met a lot of great people because of your work, and I am excited to see what's next.
Oh,
I'm going to
nice.
be following you for a while.
Nice, and you ended it when the sun
Sonic
finished.
to give final
Beautiful.
words.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, and Joseph, what about you? Share your last thoughts.
All right.
Oh, you got the sats.
Yeah.
Actually, that was...
Hi, I'm Joseph.
We love you, Joseph.
We love you, Joseph. Yeah.
Hello, Joe.
I'm gonna give you a different song.
Uh,
upbeat. There you go.
Introduce myself to the
Very
chat.
jazzy.
So I kind of got into BEASTARS same way I think a lot of people did. There was a video about upcoming anime from Scamboli Reviews.
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all have heard of him. And I also kind of got into it through Anime Man's Otaku collection.
Yes.
And, I watched the anime. I was like, hey, this is pretty good. So I went around, looking for reviews on YouTube, and I stumbled on Patrick's video. And I was like, you know what? He does these dub scenes. I kind of want to audition. I was doing backstage theater, running stuff. I was like, this is really fun. So I got myself like a setup, and I messaged Patrick formal exactly like Nick, and he's like, yeah, I just haven't updated it. You can do it in like a week. I'm like, yeah. And then I went to audition. I auditioned for like 6 characters that day.
Damn.
And within like the next few days, I get a mess. I wake up at like 10 a.m. because my sleep schedule is whack. And I look, and I have one message from him, and it just says, "Congratulations,
Oh.
Kino." I leaped out of bed,
Nice.
ran downstairs. I was like, "Guys, I got." Up to my family, I was like, "I got the role."
I love that feeling, man. It's like, yes, I got the part. Everyone has shared their own unique story about that, and I'm so glad that you managed to make that connection. Yeah, managed to make that connection with Patrick, and look where you're at now. Now you got like you're featured in a podcast. You're featured in other projects, and it's you missed out on this part, but I might get if I find the time and energy. I might be working on the full episode of episode 3, BEASTARS English Anime Fandub episode 3. So,
hey, if you need me to be the
I mentioned I want you to do the mouse character because like you got that energy and that kind of that voice I'm looking for. So yeah, let's hook up and then we'll see. All right, so
yeah, I'd love to do it. And I mean, just to bring it down a few levels, it's just been such a great experience doing all of this. I mean, meeting you, Elton, and meeting, Rory, Ryan, just everyone from Story and Sound, and finally, like, I guess, for instance, getting my foot in the door, but also making friends, because like Tyler, I have trouble making new friends.
Oh.
So being able to do this has been such a great outlet and opportunity for so many things.
Wow.
It's really.
Don't cry now, otherwise I'm gonna put a sad song. That's right. Wow, that kind of nowhere. I was like suddenly, happy, and it's like, oh, you know what? I can relate to you, Tyler. It's not easy to make friends. I was like, don't make me cry now, man. Don't make me cry now.
Hey, I don't cry that often. But
honestly, you both have really good personalities, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't think it's too hard for either of you, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed, Brian.
But since doing this, I've become the voice director for the manga dub scenes for Patrick, and
congrats.
And hey, we got such a great emote from you when we were doing the that project, and your voice, Ryan.
Oh no!
I know. I love that. It's like this.
I remember you.
Is that crowning achievement?
Yep, that's the
Like, I'm never gonna pause.
I hate that is
so
that
much.
is the only
Your
time I have made.
What can I
an emote,
say
and it-
except you're welcome?
Ooh.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
Sorry. Look.
Wait, hold on, I got a quick
Okay,
message.
now
yeah.
that I have successfully embarrassed Ryan,
Tyler, you had a question?
I have a quick little thing to add on to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Cinder. I guess you're my little pog champ.
Oh. Hey, we love matching here, man. What's this channel? It suddenly became peas in a pod. Sorry, continue. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Joseph.
Joseph.
I mean, okay, I guess to move it along a little, a message for Paru.
Yeah, go ahead.
For everyone here, it's been such a great.
It's been. I'm just trying to get up.
He's trying to get up.
Cinder pogged too hard.
It's been such a great opportunity for everyone, and for a lot of, for me personally, and maybe a few others here, it's actually been our start for voice acting. And
it's beautiful.
I mean, the characters, they're very down to earth. Most of the time, but to those saying, "Oh, ending wasn't so good," making an ending is really hard.
Agreed.
And letting Studio Orange go and do your adaptation, that was the right choice. Because they have such a unique style, like Bones or Ghibli, I'm putting Orange up there, but they are they are some of the frontiersmen of 3D CG anime, and you made the right choice.
Nice. Cool.
There's actually one word. It doesn't really have a translation, but and I don't know if I'm going to be using it correctly, but the one word I can describe without having BEASTARS as a manga is kuchi sabushi.
Kuchi sabushi,
which is kind of like having that. The way it's described is it's like not being able to fill. Okay, it's when you're not hungry but you eat anyway to fill that kind of like
void,
sadness or whatever. Yeah, that
you
void.
eat because your mouth is lonely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I know the phrase.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Wow.
And
learning something new every day. All right, cool, man.
Yeah. All I really have to say is arigatou gozaimasu, Itagaki sensei.
Yay! Nice. All right, cool. Thank you, Joseph and Nick, for sharing your thoughts. Now we've only got about 4 people left. So Yamato Guru, Josh, Lord Cameron, 5, Mythics, Patrick, and then we're gonna end it with Rory. So.
Yay, I'm people.
Yeah. You're a chicken goddess.
You're a chicken goddess. Your unique class, Mythics. Okay, so
the stand of KFC itself.
Fuck. Okay, so Cameron, want to share your thoughts? What would you like to share?
Sure, yeah. This one's been an interesting one. So, I mean, I just love working with you, Elson. I love the projects you work on.
Thank you.
Ever since I first found out about you from the Dreamkeepers thing, I'm like, yeah, shit, I want to work with this guy. He does cool stuff, and I feel like if I can do cool stuff with him. And this BEASTARS project has been wonderful. I've met so many amazing new people. And I've gotten to work with even better ones.
Amen.
Agreed. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm looking forward to the next one. Whatever
that. Yeah. No, you're one of the nicest guys. Like again, that's why it was lovely seeing you in person, and I plan to do that to as many as you guys right now. When I get the opportunity. The pandemic's not helping. And I was supposed to see Rory and the others this year, but it's all good. It's all good. Opportunities will come.
It will happen.
It will happen. Yes, agreed. But yeah.
For the Edithville comic dub.
Oh,
same.
Hey, open up a casting call for that.
Eventually. I gotta finish the story first. I mean, thanks for pointing that out, guys.
Man.
Yeah.
Been
Thank
doing
you.
really well.
Thank
just
you.
Gotta throw that out there.
Thank you. But yeah, Cameron, very nice guy, just down to earth, very humble, and yeah, you're very talented too, man. So pleasure working with you. Yeah. Sorry.
Anytime.
Cool, man. Thanks. All right. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Cameron, someone in chat, Aaron D says, "Can you do the Scottish voice one last time?"
Oh
yes,
please. Call it. Go ahead.
For a fan, I'm willing to do just about anything. I want to thank you all, voice actors and fans alike, for being willing to spend this time with us this evening, this post-Thanksgiving day. It's been a wonderful pleasure, and I look forward to the next one. Also, if you're not following Cinder/Slash on Twitter, you should do it.
Yeah.
My axe.
And then after you do that, follow Casual Camera on Twitter because I post the best memes.
Absolutely.
He posts some good memes.
I love the fucking Lord of the
I
Rings.
know.
So there was a question for you in the chat, Cameron. So I'm gonna roll it by you real quick. Smokey asks, "Do you think that Collet has a bad temper?"
Ooh.
Do I think he has a bad temper?
Yeah.
Not at all. He's a purebred. He's a pure boy. He's never had a bad day in his life.
Pure boy. Love it.
Pure boy.
You've
I
never.
don't want to, contradict you exactly, but he does have that one omake where Lugosi's
Yeah.
reading a book while talking
That's what
to
I'm
him,
thinking
and
too.
he
And
eats that shit.
That's right.
Yep.
Although apparently that is a trait of most dogs. So yeah,
He threw the book, man, to the moon. Lugosi, give me the raw. Pay attention to me, basically. Yeah. But thanks for the
Funny
impression.
thing is the call it we have is actually British.
Yep, that's right. JC. Shout out to JC. So, yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah, my
different
boy JC,
flavors
if
of
he's in
call
the
it, and it's
chat.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We had an English dog and a Scottish dog. You know?
Yeah. So, but you did brilliant. So glad to have you on board for all these projects, Cameron. So, yeah, thank you for sharing your thoughts. All right. So we got Josh. You're next, man. Go ahead. While the music's playing, I'll play this music again. This is actually very nice. I know you have very sweet. You're one of the sweetest people, man. And he actually took initiative to fly over to see me, but pandemic. So yeah, he was gonna be one of the first friends to come to Australia. So damn, didn't work out because of pandemic. So go ahead, Josh.
Yeah.
Very very friendly guy.
Well, I guess I will start off with my history with the series. I don't know if I've ever shared it before.
Oh.
So my first introduction to BEASTARS was 2 years ago when Elson first started talking about the manga in our group chats for Story and Sound Studios.
Yes.
It sounded interesting, and it was obvious he was excited about it. So I'd put it on my list of things to check out, but I wasn't able to get to it right away. Fast forward a month or two, and Elson, as he's prone to do, after reading something that has his enthusiasm meter revved up, he's ready to do a comic dub. So he reaches out to me and says, "Hey Josh, I've got this really cool project I'm going to be working on. It's a comic dub of an important chapter from BEASTARS, and you are Peanut."
Yes,
I remember he said it just like that. You
like
are
that.
Peanut.
Peanut. You are Peanut. To me, that voice, man. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
I don't think you even gave me a choice about it. It was just,
Yeah, that's. Yep.
Josh, you are immediately cast. I know what I want. I know that you're the guy to deliver it, so let's get together right away and discuss it.
That was awesome.
And I always love working on Elson's projects. We've done enough together at that point that he knew my voice and my performing style.
Yeah.
So knowing that he had a character that he immediately felt so strongly about me reading for was intriguing. It got me excited. I just had one question. What the heck is a peanut?
I wish I had a
So,
peanut
of course-
song. Oh god, so funny.
Of course, right away I started doing my homework and reading the manga series.
Yeah.
And that's when I became a fan of the story and all of the characters, especially Lugosi, because let's face it, it's practically impossible to not love Lugosi. He's just so relatable to anyone who's awkwardly trying to find their way in life. People like me, like anyone listening right now, anybody. Lugosi is everyone in some form or another.
Wow.
And of course, I fell in love with Pete after reading up to his introduction in the story. Elson and I had numerous discussions about Peanut and who he is, his views on the world, and most importantly, his unique and famous personality. In terms of personality, Peanut and I are almost complete opposites. So
That's what makes it so beautiful. Sorry, continue.
It really sells the contrast for me, honestly.
Exactly.
When I first started reading for him, I had to play around a bit to really hone in on how to properly portray the character.
Yes.
Fortunately, as I said, Elsa knew exactly what he wanted from me as Pina, so he poked and prodded me until it came out. And now Pina will just never go away.
Yay! You did, boys.
The chat is already asking. Can you please say
The
can you please
moment
say
I
like
think
a
I
ticker?
really connected to my inner Pina, though, that moment I gained my Pina sparkle, if you will. when we were working on the second manga dub, Life After Tim's Murder.
Yes.
Pina was going to be there in a scene where his name dropped, and Lugosi has this insert vision of Pina, but of course there wasn't any dialogue for this. So Elson asked me to do ad-libs. And when you're asked to do ad-libs like that, you have to really get into a character's mind.
Yes.
Because at that point, you're not just speaking for the character because they have no audible voice. You're speaking as the character. You're saying what you believe the character themselves would say in a given situation. And I was encouraged strongly encouraged to really focus on Pina's fond affection for Lugosi. And that's the recording session.
That was
where I
brilliant.
just really laid into it. And that's also the session where our Pina catchphrase, "Oh, Lugosi-kun."
Yep.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
said
I remember
exactly
that.
like that. Yeah, that's right, Tyler. Tyler
Because
Josh.
that was the Bill scene.
Yeah, that's right.
I was just like, oh yeah, because Pina wants to come over to the new place, and then I just heard I heard his audio, and he was just like, "Hey there, Lugosi-kun," and I fucking died. It was the funniest shit I've ever heard. I was like, this man is fucking talented.
Yeah, he
Get
is.
him in the
It
studio
really is.
now.
Yeah, I have to. No, really, I have to give you a lot of credit, Josh, because you're one of the nicest. Like, in terms of, because you guys may not realize, but he's also a director. He's done a lot of comic dubs and audio dubs, so he has audio experience.
Yep.
He's done the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. Go check it out. His group is the Star Force Media Studios, and he's one of those rare friends that also give me very extensive feedback on my audio stuff. Like really, like maybe half an essay. I love it. Like he never failed to give me something extra there. I was like, wow, that's so nice of you, man. And he's a pleasure to work with. Very easy, very humble. And also, we've learned a few things from our time together, right? Because I was very impressed at Beyond the Western Deep. You were playing as Ashtor, and I was playing as Harden. And it's like I loved how you were able to give him that old, like, commanding, wise man voice, and you nailed it. Like you did something very different for a voice. Yeah, and you actually told me that day, like, wow, I'm so glad that I played this character because I've never done a voice like that before. So mad props to you for like you adapt really well. And then now you did the "Hey, Lugosi-kun." It's like, yeah, that's
right. And Pina is just so different from that. And Cameron,
yes,
going back to that recording session, I remember there's a video floating around somewhere on Twitter of you and Elson listening to that recording session and laughing your asses off. That honestly was the best feedback I could have received. I knew I had it then. I knew I had Pina.
It's true. I know.
remember that.
Yeah, it's true. Remember we said like, hey, we gotta listen back to this, and then me and Cameron were just like, just listening in the booth, and it's like, oh, it's so funny, man. Good times, man. Those good times.
And so after that, it's just been one project after another, from BEASTARS comic dubs to the anime English fan dub, and of course these live streams, which are always such a pleasure. And I'm really proud of the way you guys have taken the simple concept of the live stream and transformed them to the point that each one of them is really an event. Basically a big party where everyone's allowed to come in and have a blast just going wild. Even the viewers, some of which have created amazing fan arts and memes. I'm always blown away by how fast they are with that stuff.
Absolutely.
You say going wild. Is that an intentional pun, or is that just for, like,
Oh my
I
god.
hate this guy so much.
Yeah.
So my hat's off to you guys.
Thanks, man.
And
Thanks, Josh.
outside of the story itself, as a voice actor, what I appreciate most about BEASTARS is probably what everyone else here appreciates most as well, and we've heard a lot of it in the stories. And that's the way the series has brought us all together.
Wow.
I was friends with some of the crew before, of course, Elson, Rory, Cameron, Selena, and a few others. But I feel an even stronger connection to you guys now, especially after doing a number of these live streams together where we can interact more directly than we normally are able to through text.
Agreed.
And then there's the friends I've made along the way as a result of being attached to this particular project.
Nice.
Who knows if I would have ever crossed paths with Trey, Mythix, Ornella, Tyler, Patrick, or any of the other folks who've been around, if not for BEASTARS. It's possible, but I doubt it. So I've said it before, but it's so true it bears repeating. I'm very thankful to know you guys. I've enjoyed this time we've shared together through BEASTARS, and I hope we'll be able to stay in touch and continue to collaborate in new ways going forward, because I really like you guys.
Oh,
and
thank you.
One last
good.
One last huge thanks to the hosts of this thing from the very beginning. Rory, I think the world of you and your many, many, many amazing talents. I've learned about some of them as we've done this. It's a pleasure to work with you. I'm always excited when I learn that my name will be in the same credits as yours. And as I've said before, your Lugosi for me is Lugosi.
Yes.
I'm so attached to your
Agreed.
portrayal.
I agree
And
with
thank
that.
you for
I
just
heavily agree with
being.
that.
Yeah.
I agree with it.
Everyone agrees.
Thank
See?
you for just being an entertaining, awesome, and a kind person in general. I really appreciate you.
Oh, Hollow says that you should be Pina for the official season 2.
Yeah.
Woo!
Totally agree.
Fact.
Totally
Agreed
agree,
with
man.
that too.
Oh, that was
I am
beautiful.
free if they want to call me.
Hey, Netflix, he has his email, you know.
Exactly.
Go and contact him.
That was beautiful,
And
You
man.
can contact me
course.
after the live stream. DMs will be open.
Goodness
Personal
me.
agent right
I
there.
didn't expect this live stream to be so emotional, man. Shit, that was good, man. Beautiful.
Music.
And of course, my dear friend Elsa.
Mm-hmm.
Elsa, no matter what project you've ever invited me to be a part of,
Mm-hmm.
your unearthly and infectious enthusiasm, tireless dedication, and genuine inclusiveness have always been the driving force and glue that holds everything together. Your BEASTARS projects, in all of their forms, have been exceptional. And I think that's because your love for the source material is just so constantly evident. I feel I always learn something and evolve in new and unique ways as an actor when I'm able to work with you. And so, thank you so much for that. Honestly, and I think you know, you were one of the first and few people in my life that's ever taken a real genuine interest in me as a person and the things that I do. And I'm just beyond blessed to have the privilege of calling you a friend. So thank you so much. I love you to
Jesus
death.
Christ.
I'm
I'm leaving, man.
For whatever.
Give
That
me
was
a
like
kiss.
a poem.
That was like a
Yeah,
poem.
I
Man,
definitely-
You
Poetry.
feel
Wow,
the
you-
waterworks coming, dog?
Jesus.
Lit.
Fuck.
It's coming.
That's amazing. Sub it, Tyler, and everyone else. Wow, that was beautiful.
Can you
Okay,
teach
that's-
me your ways? Like, what the hell just
Yeah,
happened?
true. You have such a great way of speaking.
That's
oh my
you
God.
got a great way of
Words, right?
speaking.
English.
That was beautiful. Fuck. Okay, sorry.
But
Okay.
like I said, I'm excited for whatever comes next.
Thanks.
Hopefully, it will involve an animated sheep of some kind. But
Yay. Who knows, man? It might be episode 1 of season 2. And real quick, folks, I did repost episodes 1 and 2 before the live stream because I wanted to get it out of the way. I've been meaning to do that. So you have full access to the projects that me and my beautiful friends have worked on for many months. BEASTARS Anime English Fan Dub episode 1 and 2 available now on YouTube as well as BitChute and downloadable on Dropbox as well as Google Drive. Ooh, this music's so perfect. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ, better move on. We got Mythics and also Alright, so Steve just came in. I'm sorry.
Man,
I didn't see it. I'm sorry, but we gotta end it. So, do you have something real quick? Do you want to say something real quick? Oh, Jesus.
The only reason.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, because I need to end it shortly.
I will say, like, first off, sorry that I had to go away for a bit.
That's
I was
fine.
helping, some friends with something.
That's
and
fine.
Also sorry I didn't say anything when I got back because I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
No, that's
I guess
fine.
I will say.
Yes.
I guess I will say, just in terms of just like BEASTARS in general, is that like I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think out of everyone in the group, unless I'm mistaken, I think out of everyone in the group, I probably have like the least amount of like knowledge when it comes to BEASTARS. But it was still really fun to kind of partake into this project, helping Elson put it all together. Like, I'm glad that he definitely enjoyed the performances I was able to give out.
You sure did, Panda Daddy.
And I will say, like, in spite of me not knowing, like, me not being like super versed in BEASTARS, I am definitely happy for the artists that put it out, because I imagine that like, you know, working on something like this, like having an idea of yours and putting it out, like especially in a field like manga where there's like a whole bunch of like big competition around, you know, like when it comes, be it heavy hitters like Dragon Ball or like newer slightly niche ones, it's like the fact that you're able to get yours as popular as it is definitely is something to be commended. And speaking as someone that's been trying his best to get his own original characters out there, I commend you for going like the lengths that you have and for reaching the successes you have. And I wish you the best of luck with whatever thing you plan on doing now that BEASTARS is done with.
Yes, thank you, man. Wow. Yeah, the encouragement is much appreciated, Steve. And it's again a pleasure working with you. With those moments where I spend time with you. Okay, the unique story about this is like it was his first time trying to do an Asian kind of voice. So I kind of gave him some tips, and he pulled off a really good Panda Daddy. So that from my vision. So yeah, well done on that, man. And you've been involved in other projects too. So well done for that, and I appreciate your time for that, Steve. Thank you. Oh well, we got 3 more folks. It's down to 3 more. Patrick, you're next. Go ahead. Which music should I play? Oh, that was quite a sad song.
Play any.
This one.
I guess you could do
piano.
Beneath the Mask.
He's gonna say
Persona 5.
pirate.
No,
Oh.
no
I'm
pirates.
not gonna say pirate. I've only read the manga. I don't know the music of One Piece.
That's
I'll say
okay.
that.
I'm gonna just speak your mind,
Wow,
man. Speak your
You call
heart.
yourself a fan?
Oh, look at look at the violin. Okay, listen to the violin, man. Go ahead. What's your last
Anyway,
thoughts?
I'll say that. I'm gonna be honest. This has really changed. I guess just my outlook on everything and myself. When I started out YouTube, I was a senior in high school. It's only been a year. I'm really fucking young, and I was always just like that kid who really just. I wasn't. I did have friends. I definitely did have friends, but like I was always like kind of just like that guy that just did theater. No one really, I guess, knew who I was, and I didn't really feel like a respect for myself. You know, I just kind of just lived life and let it pass me. You know, and then when I started YouTube, it just kind of it gave me confidence to just be happy with who I am. I always was telling myself, oh, I have to change this to fit in better. Always to change that. I was so insecure about my voice because people had called my voice some really slurs I want to say, and people have. I just never been really confident in who I was as a person. So when I met all of you guys, like when I met all of you amazing people, and you guys accepted me for who I am, it made me realize that I don't need to like change who I am. I should be happy with who I am, and I still don't have the best self-confidence at times, but because I met so many amazing people through this, you guys have seriously let me know that I'm enough, and I don't have to be ashamed of just being me. And thank you. Thank you.
You're
so much.
you, and we fucking love that.
Yeah, we
bro.
fucking
Dude,
love
you
that.
are
Yeah,
amazing.
you're amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, don't
Patrick,
change.
Patrick, you're Nakama, bro. Always.
Yeah.
And as somebody who's almost 11 years older than you, life ain't do shit yet.
Yeah, I know. I
I know you feel like it passed you by, but trust me, it's still going for me, so it's definitely still going for
I
you.
keep telling him that too, dude, Ryan. I keep telling him that when I catch up with him. But life is crazy, man. Like
I mean, Elsa, you're an old man. You got to tell me this too. You
I'm-
can't just share it with him.
more than happy to. I think I'm the eldest here, 35 years of age, and I'm very.
I'm 30, so.
Yeah, you're 30, but like, yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, you guys are only seeing a snippet of life, and there's just so much more to walk, and look forward to. There's a lot of hope. You just gotta find it.
You got a bright future, Pat.
Yeah,
Very bright.
You got a very bright future, Patrick. Thank you so much for sharing that, and keep up the awesome work too, man. Like it's a blessing to have you come into our lives, and you've been able to share your vision, your enthusiasm, and your beautiful creativity, and it's infectious. And look, the results speak for itself. So keep at it, man. You're putting yourself in a good position in life, so just keep at it. Don't change who you are.
So glad I met you guys.
Yeah.
Likewise.
This song is
Love you,
making
man.
me cry. Okay, we got 2 more to go, and then we will say goodbye.
Oh, dude, I thought that was a real sniffle. I was about to fucking send me, dude.
No,
I was that close to breaking down again, dog.
Oh no.
But we love you, Patrick.
Yeah, we love you. We love you. Okay, so actually, I want to really quickly show because it's an obligation. Ryu did tell me to share some fan arts. I posted on the live stream. So this is what it looks like. Thank you so much for drawing these characters respective to the culture and outfits of Thailand. So yeah, Rory, Elson, Zanya, Patrick, Tyler, Onella. He had more characters to show, but I really like this piece. Look at this one. Oh, thank you for the beautiful journey. It's a picture of me and Rory as our respective I don't want to use persona. Characters, and then we are playing as the respective.
You could say persona. It's 2020. Nobody.
It's like, don't judge me. No.
B-Star and BNA are out there. You could say that. You good.
Yeah, real talk.
God damn it! But that's beautiful.
Don't worry, it's
That's
socially acceptable.
If you're the kind of person
Let him
that
know.
likes,
But this is an
if you're the type of
amalgamation
person
of
that likes
everything.
cosplay.
It's an amalgamation of everything you guys say. You were thankful. You were graceful. You were thankful of your time with me. And I think the butterflies represent hope and peace, and that we can unite and harmonize the love that we have for each other. So love that picture. Thank you so much, Ryu, for drawing that. Great job, man. This from
Very nice.
JD, Halloween inspired. He just been a big fan of the show, and it's Haru, Lugosi, Louis, and Juno. Yeah, this is something that Terry compiled together from all our past BeastStars live streams. Yeah, he's a lovely friend, very nice guy. Elson and Rory,
Terry, I know you in the chat.
Yeah,
I remember that boxing one.
Yeah, the boxing one. There was the birthday cry, Lugosi, and then I was very proud that Rory was able to dress up and create his own Lugosi suit. Man, takes a lot of talent to do that. It was really well made, and never forget that. Yeah,
the head is actually right behind.
Right
me
behind
right
him.
now.
I've been looking at it. I'm like, that's official right there.
Yeah.
You know, I just saw it, Rory, and that spooked me for a second.
Who is that?
Who is it? So yeah.
What has he done?
So I guess that's all I have to share for the fan arts. Thank you so much, and to all the.
Hold up.
Oh yeah, you go ahead, Mythix.
I was gonna say I sent you a couple more. If that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
So this one's by Latched.
These ones by Smoke is a fan comic that she's currently working on. I didn't have any from Esbeth this time.
Yep. That's fine.
But she sends her love, and then I also added a couple into the pile.
I think it's a BeastStars related fan comic. So great job. Wow.
Yes.
Look at those details. Sorry for.
She's working on a lot of shading.
Yeah. Good detail. Wow. Yeah. Keep at it. Keep at that. That's great. And I'm gonna just open the next one. Okay. And some lineup. Yeah, I love the shading and details. Well done, Smokey. Keep at it. And she's been a regular on the Eden Court too. Well done. Thanks for joining us.
Definitely very promising.
Yeah.
Good job, Smokey.
Yeah,
She's
keep at
working
it.
hard on that lighting and shading. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, keep kicking ass, man. Seriously.
And then this is from Mythix. You are actually next. Oh, thanks. By the way, Patrick, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah, thank you, Pat.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Patrick, you got a message for Pyro.
Thank you. I have too much to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Understandable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then, so this is Mythix. Go ahead. You're the next person to speak. Listen to that guitar. So this drawing, what does it mean? Kids, I finally made Rangoon. Oh, go ahead.
I finally did it. I brought you guys some Rangoon. I had to deliver by the last episode. So
it took you long enough, Mom.
Rory, I'm so
Teenager
sorry.
now.
Oh.
It's okay, Mother. You finally gave it to me, and now I don't have to die. Thank you.
Yeah, no, this is gonna make me cry. Screw this.
Now it's your time to
I
cry.
didn't even fucking think. Dude, Mythix is about to make me on the floor sobbing, bro.
No.
Oh, just give it time. We'll end up this nice back loop of tears. Like I'll chuck some chocolate chip cookies your way. It'll be great.
I gotta tell you,
I better start crying now. I want some of those cookies. To be honest,
I was
like,
gonna
I will
bring
cry
up the
for
Rangoon again.
Cookies, man. Home baked? Oh yeah.
So
yeah, actually, Rage made these, so he's freaking on it.
Yeah. And I realized, wow, this is great. I'm gonna read this out really quickly. First, this is the colored illustration done by Mythix, once again, talented artist. Go follow her too. So it starts with Mythix, Mama Chicken Goddess, like, don't look holy thoughts. You want to be clean. And I say, who dare you ask? These are the abs of the Horns conglomerate. Are you threatening me, dumb dog? Elson. And then Rory says, let's see if you can read that. Daddy dearest.
You gotta scroll up a little more.
Yeah, you need to scroll up a little bit.
You're too focused on your abs right now, my man.
I think that should be.
There we go.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that's.
I think mine is a little bit more behind than yours.
That's okay. But I noticed that you're wearing the Nerf gun. Nerf gun.
I
Because
like how he's wearing like the same hat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's why I had to include it.
I love the abs. Great work on the abs, by the way. That's
Thank
pretty.
you.
That's sexy. Yeah, you can laugh.
I
You can
actually
laugh.
based it off of your physique.
Yes. Okay, go
Daddy
ahead.
dearest, where is your shirt? Do I need to get a bigger Nerf gun?
Too bad.
I can silence him if you like.
I've broken the tradition. Yeah, look at those.
You're killing
Look at-
Ryan.
Look at those abs, baby.
Oh, there it
dear
is.
God.
Here it is.
That's the last time y'all motherfuckers
Jesus
see
Christ.
this man's ass, bro.
Oh,
Hey, Patrick,
why?
YouTube and not Twitch. I'm a little jealous.
God,
How are
My
you
YouTube
jealous?
lagged,
How-
so once
How are
I
you
got
jealous?
unlagged, it
It's
just
happening.
pops up
Oh
again.
no, he's doing it.
There you go, Rory. Let him know.
You
When
are not
BEASTARS
getting
YouTuber
away
would
from
win an
this.
insight.
I'm sorry.
You
You put it.
apologize right now for the horny.
I sincerely
Don't make him.
apologize. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put my shit
Okay,
back
I
on.
was
That's not a
about
response.
to pull out the old man voice.
No, I don't want to hear the old man voice. Okay, so
seen my abs like that since 1862.
Thank you. We needed the old man voice to
Yeah,
balance
you're
things out.
welcome.
Thank you, Cinder.
Oh, I
You
missed
know
that
what
one.
else is great? Fried beans.
Oh, yes.
I remember when they first invented
Oh
fried
my
beans.
goodness me, this is
now
crazy.
I have beans in a can. That's
And-
fantastic and
Th-
futuristic.
thanks for that.
It'll never catch on, you.
Oh,
We also-
yeah,
we-
you do.
We got to
So-
do it because Trey ain't here, man.
Okay, so
Foul. If I
Trey,
put
Hey.
yeah,
beans
so
in the can, and when I
so
open the can, there'll be metal in
so
my
bless Trey. I hope he's doing all right. He says I can.
Bless you,
silence him
Trey. If you sneeze.
Tyler, I need you to fill in for the melon voice since he's not here.
Okay, yeah, and then Ornella, if you can do that. The Tyler, I don't care.
Dude, look at fucking Trey, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I can silence him if you like.
There
Oh,
you
nice.
go. I love it.
Okay,
Well,
Ornella,
that
can you
sounded like
see?
him. That
let's see if
sounded
you-
like him a
Yeah,
lot,
that does
actually.
sound like him. Okay, Ornella, can you see your lines? Tyler, I don't care. Oh, let's see.
Wait, what? Sorry.
So if you see the live stream, you got a line where you goes
Oh
like,
my gosh,
Tyler, I
I'm so
don't care
tired.
how good
Yeah,
your
see,
story is.
I'm-
Oh, that's okay.
Did you
You're
go
tired.
bed?
Yeah, you better go to bed, man.
I'm like really drained after everything that just happened, and it's
Oh.
like 2:30. So
Well-
You did the big cry.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're actually ending up with Mythix and then Rory, and then that's it. We'll say goodbye. So if you stick around just listening, we'll continue. Just give
Fall
it.
asleep. I'll put a
Somebody
blanket.
knows his voice, and yeah, you know.
Aw. Okay, and then Tyler, go ahead. Oh, come on. Go
He says,
ahead.
"Oh, come on, goat fur is just so plush."
Nice. And then Nick,
Selena
sorry.
would actually have the perfect fill-in for the voice.
Oh,
Dude,
what?
I
If you want to
love
give it a
how-
try, Selena.
What?
Oh, can you see the live stream?
Yeah, it's okay. Patrick says like, "Hey,
Um,
it's a good thing I'm here to keep the the analysis
Let
on track."
Patrick say it.
Nice.
He's right there.
I know.
I
he
see
should.
him on the camera.
Go right ahead. Go ahead.
Read your
Patrick.
phone, Patrick.
It's a good thing I'm here to keep my analysis on track.
Yay! Okay, now Mythix, everybody, we're gonna let her get. The stage is yours. Okay, what's
Oh no.
Yeah, come on.
I
I want to hear the.
Oh,
I want you.
It's about to make me cry.
Tyler, get your
Come on.
tissues, bro.
Yeah,
I
hey, I got my
right.
tissues right here, man.
So
Yeah, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
actually going to do a shout out for Nell real quick too because
Yay.
she's really tired. She didn't get a chance to do her party message, so I wanted to help her out with that because
Sure.
she poured out her heart really hard for us earlier. So she wanted
Mm.
to say to Paru, I want to thank you for making BEASTARS because it
Mm.
seems to have touched an audience probably wider than any of us would have imagined.
Mm.
I think it's given those who identify as furries or those who enjoy anime or anthro-based comic content a chance to connect with those who may have thought it weird or stupid or anything negative like that. It brought people together, and that's important in this world.
Mm.
I also want to thank you for creating Haru, an intriguing, complex, funny, flawed, incredibly endearing female character.
Mhm.
It's not every day you find a female protagonist in mainstream manga or anime that struggles with what she does and endures what she has to endure.
Mm.
I think what Haru has to deal with, and also the reaction of quite a lot of BEASTARS audience to her, illuminates some very real issues that are still very much prevalent in today's world, especially for girls and women.
Mm.
So thank you for putting that out there, Paru. Keep up the amazing inspirational work. And To the chat and the fans of our dub, and all you fans of the BEASTARS manga, don't be too sad about the live stream ending. This particular chapter may be closing, but we'll still be here. Our stories will still continue, and so will yours. Thank you for your love and support.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Hey.
Beautiful. Wow. Wonderful. That's beautiful.
Much beautiful.
Thanks,
beautiful
Mythics.
like those are beautiful words, honey.
Oh. All right. Well, Mythics, now it's time for you to shine.
Now it's time for me to say, oh man, I can match up to all that. You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. Come on, let's finish.
Speak the words,
Mother, you made the raccoon. You can do this.
If I made the Rangoon, I can finish out strong,
Amazing.
right? Oh shoot, man.
All right. Let's go.
Okay,
which one?
I already responded earlier a little bit about the personal thoughts about experience with BEASTARS and stuff like that, and how much I've really enjoyed you guys. Like, I love making friends, but as much as I can be like really outgoing, I also can be incredibly shy. And this has been so great for meeting all of you. Like, I just want to chase you all down and become your best friends. Like. Right now, like, I want to do it right away. You guys are all so nice, inviting me into the folds of your communities and the great content you guys are doing. I really thank you for that. Like, thank you for like not only joining in this world together under like this house for this podcast. And Nelson, thank you for hosting this entire world we're creating here. But also outside of that podcast, like. You guys have invited me into your worlds completely. I can't tell you how much that just makes me feel so happy to be invited and just like get to bring my energy into your own house. You know what I mean? Oh man, yeah, I could do the cry. So I will just move forward. I'm gonna go towards the message I'd like to give Paru. I would like to thank you for your courage. You talk about some really dark and gritty concepts between Beast Complex and BEASTARS that other creators and even some of the readers might find uncomfortable. Whether it's bullying, negligent parents, to suicide, preemie babies, sociopaths, dozens of other topics. And these can really bring you under fire and criticism, but you still feel strongly enough to still talk about them.
Wow.
And on top of that, you made them just foreign enough, putting it into an animal term for us to be fascinated by it, while still getting the real life implications through to us. Your characters grew a lot through the series, becoming more self-aware and becoming more aware around the world around them. And just as like we got to see them grow up, we got to also have these conversations with other people as well. We got to spark these conversations with friends around us, and some of us even grew up with this comic. On top of that, thanks, man.
We got your
I
back.
really appreciate that.
We got your back. We got your back. Go ahead. Man.
Actually, it works well for the next fight because on top of that, like, you often contrasted the serious moments with like this ridiculous freaking turnaround. Like, you'd make light of this super serious moment that you had. And I think that there's something special about that. I think that lightheartedness in the face of darkness is enough to give anyone the courage to address the less pretty parts of themselves and bring them out to the light.
Good point.
So instead of hiding quietly under the weight of yourself, you can literally poke fun at your own demons.
Yes.
I think that helps us all grow. So, Paru, thank you for your courage, your messages, the characters you use to say them, and also for the talents and teams that you brought together to help bring them to us. And for giving me a world to play with all of these wonderful friends in together. I seriously love you guys.
We love you too, Biffy.
We love you too, Mimix. We love you too,
It's coming.
man.
I feel it.
It's coming. God damn it! You're not bawling enough. No, just kidding. Oh, that's so sweet.
Come on,
Thank
Mom.
Mwah. Okay,
I know.
Mama
But
Chicken
y'all
Guns.
been together this long. She can have a couple tears, okay?
Okay.
She can cry over her own chocolate chip cookie.
All right. Okay. So thank you so much, Mythix. That was so great.
Thank you, Miffy.
Very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. And I think your words had volumes. It speaks volumes. So beautiful message to Paru and to the team and our friendships. So thank you so much.
Thanks for helping me hold it together all the time.
Oh no! Hey, don't make me cry now.
Mythics.
So this is
Mythics, listen. You can't do it yet.
yes.
You can't cry your eyes out yet. It's not the end of the stream.
Oh,
no.
That's so cute, Joseph. Nice one.
Dude, I'm convinced like Rory's speech is gonna just break the internet.
That's good.
Twitter's
All
going
right.
to shut down after his speech.
You got some big shoes to fill there, Rory.
Yeah,
Twitter's gonna break faster than it did with
This-
Steve and
this-
Smash. Rory's
yeah.
gonna destroy the internet.
Yeah, I said.
That's the thing I was referencing, yeah.
All right. So wow, this is coming.
Oh my god, you have Lugosi on your hoodie. I just realized.
What was that? What?
Rory, you gotta wear the head, bro. You gotta wear the head.
No, no, it's all right. Let's.
No,
I'll- Okay, guys.
I want to see him cry. I can't see the tears.
I've not seen Rory cry yet, so I mean, well, he doesn't have to. But go ahead, buddy. So the stage is yours. For once, imagine yourself in the podium as I was speaking to the students of the future in Cheriton High. Lugosi, take over my spot. What would you like to say to everyone? And Paru, go ahead.
I don't know how to follow up with anything that was said tonight. Like, I had ideas before the stream started.
I know, right?
And now I'm blank.
I know, it's crazy. Like, they really said some beautiful... Like, each and every one of you who were on the show had your own individual spark. Something that was beautiful and unique that allowed us to kind of question ourselves of life and how we can help make others see the light in the darkness. So thank you very much for your messages of hope and for keeping us on the right path to success in life. So Rory, continue. Come on, man, don't make me say all that stuff.
Okay.
Lugosi.
All right.
Act.
All right. Well,
Don't let me
Beastars
choke you.
Has
Sorry,
meant to me.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Continue.
I got involved with BEASTARS because of you, Elson. You had found BEASTARS online. You introduced me to it, and then you wanted me to voice Lugosi.
Yeah.
And I was shocked because I identified with him, but I didn't think that I would be able to do him. I thought that you would want me on for Jack or somebody else for the chapters that you wanted to do. And then getting to voice him has honestly been one of the best acting experiences that I've had since I started. He is one of the most relatable characters, like was said earlier. Him trying to find his way in life, awkwardly trying to figure out who he was, what he was supposed to be doing, while still holding true to his beliefs, to his both strength and weaknesses. I felt each and every single one. I see so much myself in him, and I just love how Powder was able to develop his character from the beginning up until the end, along with everybody else. And this whole experience with BEASTARS has just allowed me to meet so many amazing people. I am intimidated and humbled by everybody who has participated in this live stream and has been part of all the projects that you have put together, Elson. I am amazed at the voice acting talents that people have brought in, how they have embodied their characters, the growth that everybody has shown, from the initial dubs to the analysis that has gone on to these live streams where we started out just the two of us, Elson, kind of goofing around with the manga, and how it's grown to how many people are on this call right now that we couldn't imagine not having any of you on here, and the heartfelt messages that you brought in and all the creativity that was brought out with the fan art that has been brought to our attention, what we have found on Reddit. Mythic, your art has been amazing. Espet, another shout out to you. Your animations were absolutely beautiful, and we loved you actually giving life and motion to some of our more interesting moments.
This is the first time most of us were animated.
Yeah, I know, right? That was
I
fun.
can just hear Trey going, God fucking damn it.
Exactly.
I do have to give a shout out to Trey as well, because he
Yeah.
had started out loving
Early.
the character of Melon. And I had actually coached him for a
Yes,
good
you did.
while with each chapter that Melon was featured in. And hearing his growth and how he delved into the character was just amazing. So I know that you can't be here tonight, dude, but in case that you are able to watch this much of the live stream, I want you to know that you have grown a heck of a lot since you started, and I am rooting for you for any other voice acting that you do.
We love you,
We're proud of
Trey.
you.
Love you, Trey.
You're an awesome
Trey love,
man.
Trey
Yeah,
love.
definitely. So yeah. Wow.
The ending of the manga actually did send me into a little bit of depression for a while, because it was
What?
kind of
Wow.
because it was the end. It was
Oh yeah.
I had to say goodbye to these characters and to these live streams and to Lugosi. I had to acknowledge that I
goodbye.
probably would not be able to voice him again.
Hmm.
So to that, I also need to give a tremendous shout out to my friend Bloodstained Fur. I don't know if you're watching this, buddy, but he's the one who gifted me this sweatshirt, the hat, and this Lugosi plush.
Oh,
so great.
That's
Yeah,
so adorable.
You had that there
and-
the whole time?
Yes, I
you-
did.
Yeah, what?
You waited 4 hours to get it up?
I am a patient man. I was waiting for the opportune moment. And
What a nice man.
to Paru, I just have to say thank you. Getting it together. I just have to say thank you.
Wow, you're gonna be teary. Wow, I didn't see this coming.
Let it out.
Let it out, man.
You're doing amazingly, Rory.
Yeah.
Thank you for creating such an amazing story. Jokingly, you managed to do what nobody else has been able to do. You united the furries and the weebs into one great
That is
thing.
actually true. That is
And,
absolutely true.
But in all seriousness, you created a story that was touching, moving, exciting, and humorous. All the characters that you managed to put in here, maybe not all of them were able to contribute to this story all the way through, but each one of them had something that someone was able to connect to, which I think is part of the reason why so many people might have been a little upset when they couldn't see all the characters at the end.
Wow.
I hope that you are able to connect just as well when you go forward with Beast Complex and whatever else you create, and continue keeping up that fun spirit that you've been able to portray just by going around with that chicken head all the time. You created a community here, and I thank you for that. These are some really great friends that I hope I never lose contact with. I think I'm done.
You can't get rid of me.
That's so
right.
nice.
Good luck trying, buddy.
And guys, boys and girls, that we've come to an end to the show. Thank you so much
I guess.
for Oh,
Hey, Elson.
Joseph, what's
I guess real quick.
Mhm.
To end it off, I could sing for y'all. So.
Oh God! Sing a song.
All right. If you pause the music real quick, I can.
Sing a song. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And now.
To Joseph.
Now
Our
Joseph
world.
is going to perform Bleach opening 2.
Oh God.
Gintama opening 13.
That's the one. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait,
I got it. I got it.
before you do, I realized I screwed up on one thing.
Yeah.
I have one more thank you to give. Elson.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Elson, you managed to
Oh.
get all this together. You got so many of us into BEASTARS in the first place. You got those dubs rolling. You got these live streams going. You have provided so much energy so much passion, and so much connection for everybody in this server, in this live stream community, whatever. Everything that you have done has managed to touch everybody who has been involved, I think. For myself, I hope that you realize just how much you mean to all of us. And
Yep. Thank you.
What an amazing guy that you are. Thank you for everything that you have done, continue to do. And just as much as I wish Paru success in all of her future projects, I wish the same for you.
Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Well said, Rory. Well said.
That was really amazing. Rory.
Thank you. Wow.
So emotional tonight.
I know, right? It's so emotional tonight. No, really, thank you. I enjoyed every moment spending time with you, as well as all the wonderful friends here. It's been a journey. It's been a journey that I know all great things do come to an end, but hey, I feel that it's also just the beginning of something great, something even greater. So thank you, everyone. Oh, because we get going. We gotta get going.
Heads out.
On the camera real quick.
Yeah.
If you go ahead and pause the music, I can take care of it.
Oh, what's this? Go ahead. What's this? Let's have a look.
I tell you a story, floating on the moon in the night. It is tenderly sweet, but it is a little bitter and slightly sad. When I hear the clock, it's tick and talk and count the lovingness and warmth of affection, beautifully soft, curtain of darkness.
That was a song from BEASTARS. Lovely. Thanks for that.
Yes.
Hey.
Woo!
All right.
Arigato gozaimasu. Haru-sensei.
Props for singing that when you're on emotions, man. That's a tough one to do.
Yeah.
I can't clap because it's 3 a.m. But that was really good. Well done.
You're so sweet.
Yo, Nell's just like, it's late as shit.
It's late as shit. But yeah, I mean, again, guys, let's end this. It's been an absolute pleasure having each and every one of y'all. I gotta actually, let me play the music real quick. So
poor Patrick, he's falling apart, man. You gotta end the show.
Yeah, we're gonna end the show because it's gonna fall. Okay, no, that's it. No, I've got no final messages because
everybody's mom in here stat.
Everybody
I've been watching this whole time, and she actually came in a couple times to the room.
Oh no!
No
Just like,
fucking way.
No, mom's the best. She should. No, okay, no. Let's.
She's been watching for like all 4 hours.
Oh shit! Wait, what? She's been watching us?
Mom.
Are you serious?
Mom.
Hi. Thanks.
Mom.
Thanks,
I'm
Mom.
sad. Mom, where are you, bro?
Yeah. No, seriously.
Mom.
Okay,
Mom,
but
bruh. Mom.
But shout out to Patrick's mom.
Patrick's
But once again, this is not the end. I feel like great things are to come from each and every one of you. So once again, Trey, Mythix, Ornella, Tyler, Patrick, Josh, Cameron, Michael, Selena, Steve, Ryan, Sonic Ha, Nick, Joseph, Nathaniel, Zanya, and of course we got Michael, who also plays as Jack. But last but not least, Rory. Thank you. Thank you to all of you and all the fans who have been following us for 24 episodes. It's been an incredible journey, and we wish you all well. I know times are tough right now, but I have faith in all of y'all that we'll get through the darkness. We shall find the light in the tunnel. Let's
Patrick,
go.
I swear to God, you better not.
What is it doing? What are you doing?
What is that?
Oh,
he put the microphone directly into the preamp.
Oh no!
What the heck?
Oh god!
It works.
Really? It works?
Makes me so damn
that got me scared. But yeah,
just nasty.
Just a voice acting thing.
yeah. So again, I'm looking forward to when I find that spark to do audio stuff. Yeah, just wait for my message. I'll be sure to contact y'all. And if you don't get any parts, hey, I still would love to keep in touch with y'all. Yeah, as friends. So let's stick together, weather through the darkness, and yeah, be nice to one another. And, oh, Mom's there. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, hi. Hey. Mom.
There's me waving. I know my camera's on.
Mama! I waved too, and my camera's off.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't let her see what you did to the preamp.
Okay.
Have you seen? This is a miracle.
Right,
Have you seen what your
preamp.
son? Have you seen what your son did to this preamp?
Yeah. By the way, yeah. So, Mom, like, you have a very special son. So, thank you so much for taking very good care of him. So, well done. So, yeah. Yeah.
I have yet to see anyone at his age have the same drive and ambition as he does.
Yes, he's a very talented young man.
You are a visionary, and on top of it, you have the drive to get it done.
Yeah.
Your son works. Your son works too hard.
Yeah.
We've had to
He's an
tell
amazing
him.
young man.
We've had to tell him to not edit until 5 in the morning. So.
We'll make sure to.
I always say, when's the next video coming out?
Oh God! What a way to end this. To have Mom come in like this. That's
After
great.
this live stream, go watch his new video.
Yeah, go watch his.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, it's time to say goodbye, everybody. So, thanks to everyone in the chat. We shall see you potentially in the future. Who knows? BEASTARS live stream may end now, episode 24, but we might start afresh with something new. So take care, everybody. Thanks, everyone, all my special guests and hosts, and to all the viewers. Let's say goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye.
loves you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, and now
remember to be BEASTARS yourselves.
We
yeah,
love you. Never
be
forget it.
BEASTARS.
Good night. Don't forget to brush your teeth before dinner.
I'm gonna play the.
Thanks for being a part of the journey with us this weekend.
I'm gonna play.
Good night, everyone.
So guys,
Read One Piece.
I'm gonna read One Piece. I'm gonna play the outro. Ready, set,
Read
go.
One Piece. Read it. I'm on Dressrosa.
And that's it.
I'm not reading Pirate Patrick.
It's a shame you can't change that outro, otherwise we're never going to get out of here.
The outro's played,
no.
and
Change me as a person. I'll just say that.
and that's it, folks. Wow, it's been 1.5 years or 1 year or something like that. So, mad.
I'll see you
props to
guys
y'all.
for the first episode of 50 Shades of Jack.
Don't say that. Well, Patrick's mom is here.
This is
no.
Jack, an Elson original.
Oh no. Okay, so
Everybody talks like this.
Hey, Lugosi.
okay, so yeah. Good night, guys. I'm just gonna say goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna end the stream. Bye.
Bye, you
So
beautiful
long.
people.
Thank you all for
See
joining
y'all
us.
next time.
Everybody.
Hit me up on Twitter. I'm always there.
Stay himbo.
Stay.
Oh, we love you, man. We love you.
Living on Twitter.
Tyler Tiger story time.
Good night, Bobby.